shout outs to the nice little, I don't know if you guys saw that as well at home, but he's rocking a nice little crop top today, showing off the muscles, doing a little fun gag for some of our caster friends after a little bit of a DM the other day. So shout out to Zephyr for, coming on camera like that. He looked good. Apology Man takes the championship there for Jeopardy. And, of course, we'll hear Jake Ryan all throughout today. Looking forward to the bracket. We got 16 incredibly talented players coming out tonight. Of course, our 7 Series E signed pros that'll be duking out. Of course, Umisho has been, the standout so far this season. Their Happy Chaos continues to look impeccable, and we'll have to see if Umisho can return to that top spot here tonight because, of course, the last time we were playing Guilty Gear Strive here on a Thursday night, Umisho got kind of knocked off that pedestal. We had Peppery Splash coming in back-to-back grand finals and got the win a couple of weeks ago, so we'll have to see if maybe Umisho can make a return to dominance here in Series E. Of course, the rest of our Series E talent will be coming out to compete, and plenty of awesome pros here, so looking forward to all of that. I would love, if we have it, before we jump in, do we have our cumulative leaderboard? If not, cool. We do not. Okay. I will try to get that for you all later today because I would very much love to see where all of our partnered pros stand at this point in the season. We'll find that out later. But right now, Jake Ryan, James Chen, they're ready to go. The bracket is ready to go. So let's get it underway. Guilty Gear Strive here for Series E starts now.
Arena Series E, we got all kinds of elite players here today.
For Guilty Gear Strive
Series E, let's get it. Shine takes it over Hotashi. Oh my God, James!
I love watching this week after week, and I hope you guys do as well.
The super, just seal it.
Come in, the overhead.
Let's go. Damn, that was so great play.
That's how scary the players are in this tournament. So many. And we are back here at Series E for another week of Guilty Gear Strive action after taking a quick little break to enjoy some DNF Duel. I'm James Chen, and I'm joined by Mr. Jake Ryan. How are you doing?
Doing good. We did have one hell of a time watching some DNF last week, and a nice palate cleanser to go straight back into that sweet and delicious Guilty Gear. It is the ginger to my sushi, and right now it's time for the main course because my goodness, all these brackets always go so good, and we only have 2 weeks left until EVO, so this is going to be some of the competition that we get to see, a prelude before the most stressful tournament that Guilty Gear Strive has ever had.
Yeah, Guilty Gear Strive with over 2,000 entrants at EVO is going to be absolute insanity. But again, it'll be one of the first times that we're going to have an offline event where all the different regions are coming together. But, speaking of regions here, the NA region is starting to look stronger and stronger. Yeah. And of course, we're biased. We see them every week playing these double elimination, brackets. It's going to be 3 out of 5, including the entirety of top 8. Standard rules, of course, keeping your character. If you win, you can counterpick if you lose. But, these guys are all going to be playing to continue practicing for that evolution. But there's a little bit more they can get. Jake, what can they win here?
Yeah, so, the prize distribution is fantastic because there is money on the line for these tournaments every single week. First place gets $300. That's a lot of drinks in Vegas, but if you're underage, then you get a lot of sandwiches, a lot of places you can go. Second place gets $150, and third place gets $50. So you want to aim for that top 3 because there are also points in the running to get yourself established in Series E for next season and to qualify for the end. So you want to make sure you get as many points as possible. And I know Yeso is going to be getting us that point breakdown a little bit later, but it's not only the money, it's the standings that matter. And we want to talk about the sponsors that are standing with us now. Obviously, we have Solstice with Excedrin, Razo sitting right there. I actually don't see their sponsor right next to their name. I know it was Intel before. Vizio, Jonathan Tene, Nerf Shine, Annie Tyzes Red Ditto, and then Mike and Ike Tempest. And then we have the invited players on the bottom. Out of the invited players, James, who stands out to you the most? Because I see one man who just took my points.
I'm just, I mean, I'm just like, we have Series E partnered players. Doesn't Umisho count? I mean, that's Razer,
yeah,
right?
it's
Umisho,
true. That is Razer
It's
Umisho.
Razer, but you know what? They're gonna be counting as an invited player, I guess, for this week. But yes, Apology Man, who risked it all, by the way. He did not need to answer that last question. If he was wrong and you got it right, you would have won. So Beneath was definitely taking a risk there. But again, the players that you see in this tournament, Tempest, of course, Kizzy K from Team Panda, Flash Metroid, Solstice, you know, Bean is back again, finally.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't seen Bean in a while. I'm actually really excited to see some Bean. Marvello has been doing really well at the Wednesday Night Fights tournaments. Shine is going to be back here. Nine Moons Shine now, formerly one of the partnered players here on Series E. I don't know if he's going to be rocking the Geo or the Potemkin. We'll find out. But Super Noon also there. And as we've already talked about, Mr. Apology Man bringing the Faust into the house. And so we'll see how this tournament goes. But again, it is a list of 16 just absolute killers here for this bracket.
This is literally match after match after match that you could see as a grand finals in a tournament, and that's just the level that we have here on the you know, the west side of the world. Everybody's so scared. Oh, I'm gonna run into Latif, I'm gonna run into Zando, I'm gonna run into Slash, and I'm just like, I have 12 people I could name off the top of my head that can easily take you down. I would not easily, but you know, trying to get a little bit of discussion going on. But man, the discussion of the day is who's going to come out on top. And like you said, I've loved seeing Marvello and Bean. We don't see a lot of Chip lately, but they have been showing the power of that character pretty consistently. Marvello, I remember, was frustrating Jonathan and Punk at Evo, not Evo, at CEO. It was hilarious.
Dude, and last night, what was it? There was a Nago player. It was like Niebenheimer, I think was his name.
Oh, Nubenheimer?
Yeah, Nubenheimer, that's what it was, yeah, who took the tournament. And, you know, they're not even here. And, you know, Umisho was in the tournament and everything. So, again, the level of play in NA is getting really, really solid right now. And we're starting off with the Tempest versus the Kizzy K. We saw Kizzy K last week with the Ghost Blade in DNF, but rocking the Ramlethal here. Interesting. He was always a Kai player, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, had a Kai, had a Viking, had a Chip on deck, but, you know, sometimes if you can't beat the enemy, you must become the enemy. That is Ramlethal. So that is what we're seeing right here from Kizzy, really showing. And here's the thing, Kizzy has been playing characters that have not been considered like the top tier threats in this game since the beginning so far, you know, other than Soul Bad Guy. But like, seeing this again, like, imagine, like, with how well Kizzy has been doing, look how well he's doing now. You gave him the proper sword.
Yeah, and Tempest, of course, the current reigning combo breaker tournament champion of over 1,000 entrants. So, you know, he kind of good too. And, you know, Kizzy K taking first round, but this is why Tempest is considered one of the best right now. Look at this reaction. Look at his response here in round number 2. Kizzy has not been able to get anything started here. In fact, hasn't done any damage to Tempest at all.
Oh, and the only damage was emotional damage right there. 7 golden letters on the screen. What a clap back from Tempest. Had the momentum in the first game, but cranked it up to level 11 on that second game. And now Kizzy is striking right back. That's 3 times! The 2D got punished. That's hilarious.
And that's one of the strengths of Ramlethal. Obviously, her far slash, her far heavy slash, reaching so far. Now, obviously, you saw max distances. It makes it so that she, without Roman cancel, she can't combo off of it. Oh, what?
Yep, not allowed. Not allowed.
You know, I saw some people complaining about wake up supers or mashing out supers with Ramlethal in this game, and Leo's like, yeah, go ahead, bring it, give me the super, give it to me.
Give it to me. It's like, give me a burst, give me your super, I'm ready. And gets the easy punish there from the side of Tempest. Quick first game, even though we did go to final round out of that one, it still was lightning fast because both of these characters can just obliterate the other in a blink. In an instant.
Yep, and so Tempest, again, Mike and Ike Tempest here. first to 3 here, best of 5, aka best of 5. And so Tempest, you see right now, trying to carry that momentum. He's down. Actually, he's just tied it up now a little bit. And Kizzy here trying to find a way to try to bring back that round 1 pressure against Tempest.
Yeah, trying to win in these neutral situations now. Tempest gets the turn to fight, but nice catch on the backdash. A little bit too active. And I'm loving the way that Kizzy is checking the angles here, but, you know, Tempest finding a way to fight back in, but you cannot fight back in this. With a proper extension, you should just be dead. Easy peasy. Extension, dimension, and a Mortabato to send a message. Can't parry this one.
Yeah, you can't take it with you to the next round. Might as well, put some emphasis on that KO.
Yeah, I mean, gotta watch the wall break for a little bit longer, so I absolutely love that from Kizzy. And yeah, now.
Yep. Oh yeah, I was about to say yes, that is correct. Kizzy currently running the Ramlethal instead of the Kyle Kiesk. And look at this, seems to be doing pretty well here. Like you said, it's he's been done so well with so many other characters, so why not Ramlethal?
Yeah, we call that Super the Collector now because it takes down a massive chunk of health. But now with the Gold Burst, I love Kizzy deciding to escape almost immediately. Still has the positive tension, so now even though you Gold Bursted, all you got was block string pressure and pressure at the end of this game as well. 1-1 on the board. Kizzy with the Ram, feeling like we've been playing this character forever at this point.
Yeah, like they say in the chat, yeah, that was pretty decent damage. That was all right. It's just about 80% of Leo's life. That's all. And,
it's not like
yeah,
he's got really high guts.
Ramlethal is definitely not a character who is bashful on that damage. And the reason why that laser sword is so good is because there's so many hits. And yeah, once the guts kicks in, it scales the damage. But if each individual hit is so tiny by default, the scaling affects it the least. And so it's still going to just do massive damage.
Oh, yeah, just like we said there. And yeah, the reason I call it the Collector is it has a similar effect to an item in League of Legends, where if you're at a certain health threshold, you just die instead of taking the damage. So that's what that super definitely does. You get down to that 30%, you're like, oh, I'm fine. Psych, die. And it looks like we're getting back. Yeah, we're getting back into the match shortly here soon. So, I mean, I've liked the display of offense on both sides, and it felt like Kizzy has had all the right moments to burst so far.
See, now I have to ask you the question. Which Mortal Kombat game was the first one that the Collector showed up in? Oh.
I don't have an answer to that one, James, but I think that Kizzy is trying to find an answer to escape the corner. I'm dodging that question like I'm dodging the risk meter. Oh my god, he's dead.
Oh. To your credit, I couldn't remember which Mortal Kombat it was at all.
I was like, is it when they just named it Mortal Kombat again, or is it
right.
like Mortal Kombat X? I was just like, damn it, it's one or the other. And it was
gonna be 9 or 10, right? Exactly.
God.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I thought I was getting gaslit because I remember it. They didn't call it. They just called it Mortal Kombat. But right now, there's Mortal Kombat on the screen. Kizzy trying to fight back, and even though it was stuck in the corner, excellent display. When do you opt to burst? You might not even get the opportunity. Oh my god, just raw 2D?
Yo, he knew that explosion wasn't going to hit meaty, and I think Kizzy wasn't aware of that. And so, yeah, Tempest woke up with just the sweep, and Kizzy ran straight into it. And I think we were talking about Mortal Kombat for about 5 seconds, and the match is over already. Tempest taking that game so fast. What the heck?
And here's the thing, even though Ram, we talk about how much damage she does, Leo's in that same boat. It's not like he just gets to reset you and then you'd reset you, and then if you block, your guts go, your wrist goes out the wazoo, and then you explode mid-screen corner. Doesn't matter where it is.
Yep, and that is right, Demi Devil Queen in the chat. This is what the tournament is going to be like all day. Every first round matchup is going to be like, wait, this is first round matchup? What? And yes, Kizzy versus Tempest. It is absolutely just a bloodbath here every week.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing, like, the way you get stronger, you want to play all these strong players, so this is only making our scene and, you know, our entire region that much better. What a good little jab check, I like that. It's like, you gonna jump, Kizzy? You gonna flinch?
Oh, the checks from Kizzy. And yeah, we're actually seeing a much closer match here. Goes for the RC, is going to get the wall splat here. Is this going to be enough to kill? Not quite. Oh my, literally 1 pixel away. You can see a tiny little line there. And Kizzy has all this meter to work with, but the jump kick, that's the decision made by Tempest, and it pays off.
Yeah, absolutely. Immaculate decision there from Tempest, keeping it simple. Any trade there would have gotten you the game anyways. And now Tempest is on set point right here, trying to keep James from saying the funny line.
Well, let's see if Kizzy can get it to go, get it to happen. But here we go. Kizzy's going to spend that burst. Gets counter hit, but a little too far away for Tempest to really do anything with it. He had the meter to spend. Ooh, he tried to go for empty into throw, and Kizzy called it out. But the Tempest with the wake-up throw should be able to take this.
Yeah, really easy stuff. I mean, Kizzy did have that great decision where you got the back throw, but fighting right back, Leo found his own back throw of his own, had the resources to red RC, and that was all we wrote about that one. Tempest with a convincing 3-1 at the very end. I like the ram from Kizzy, but I feel like once he gets warmed up on it a little bit more, I don't know how much time he's put into the character, because we've seen a majority of Kai and Soul, and then, the other secondary characters. But, obviously showing really good strength on the ram as well. Tempest is no slouch to pull that character out.
Yeah, of course, starting with the Mei, but she got Totsugeki memed to death, I guess you could call it almost. And Tempest decided to switch to Leo to show everybody how silly the character is. And then he ended up winning Combo Breaker. So I think they did a pretty good job showing that.
Yeah, super good job doing that, because it was like, even in it against, like, we saw what Razo was able to do against Umisho, and then we saw Tempest be able to get over the hump that was Umisho. So it's really hard to like fight that matchup, but that character is, even after the nerfs, is still top 3 in the game. Like, so good. And obviously one of the, I'd say, top 5, maybe top 10 players in the entire US right there in the form of Tempest. It's a hard argument to say who's that #1 spot. And I know that one of these players here was #1 in a couple of different games. Flash Metroid, Paragon himself, one of the strongest Guilty Gear players to ever grace the history. Versus Solstice, showing up on Excedrin really strong in the entirety of the first season of Series E, and showing up strong in Majors as well.
Yeah, Solstice really gaining a lot of momentum towards the end of the season, but that's just an indication of their growth. But look at this Flash Metroid. It's the antithesis of growth right now, losing all of that health and just that one Ramathal combo again. And here we go, should be able to finish it off here. But Flash Metroid should also mention, with the at Evo, we're going to get the amazing Hotashi versus Latif match that we wanted. And Flash Metroid being on the second card as well, going up against Slash. So it's going to be Flash versus Slash as one of the, I guess, quote, minor cards, unquote, but still going to be an amazing match regardless.
Not to detract from the movie that's going on screen right now, which is the typical double Ramlethal round. I am so excited for that, and I'm so excited for the potential comeback. Dragon install. It's time to Flash the party. I shouldn't have spoke too soon. I was lying. I'm sorry, Flash. Yeah, that's why you spent 50 meter to lose the game. That's crazy.
That is something Kai players are used to with that Dragon install. They keep buffing it. They keep trying to make the Dragon install work a little better, but it's still a little. I'm not going to use the word that I want to describe it.
I mean, here's the thing. If you get the hit, you feel great. If you get hit, you're dead. That's it. There's no in between.
You don't even get to keep it for the next round, unfortunately. Oh man,
that'd be too broken. Can you imagine the second round if he Dragon installs? First round, you just have to deal with Dragon install Kai. He'd be the best character in the game, James. These are 3 out of 5 sets.
Dude, honestly, it would be as if Kai being, quote, oiled up the entire time is the best character in the game.
Oh yeah, talking about a big red guy? I heard that character.
Yeah.
That character's a menace, and we're talking about the enemy on the screen right here on the side of Solstice. Ramlethal, all Ramlethals must fall. All right, that's the agenda. Oh, man.
Yeah. We've already seen one Ramathal fall to Tempest. Oh, the beautiful interrupt on the heavy fireball. They're not going to give it. Obviously, the heavy fireball has so much more startup. And here we go. Nice throw from Flash.
Yeah, dealing with it once again in the stock state. Very good stuff. Getting the burst at the perfect time. Solstice not wanting to give up this first round. And again, I can't believe it's not neutral. And the counter hit. What are you pressing?
Beautiful frame trap right there from Flash, getting that counter hit and being able to take that round. So Flash, you know, the thing about it is we see him a lot here on the Series E. And you know what? His performance on Series E hasn't necessarily been particularly stellar, but Flash is an offline player. Online just isn't quite the same for him. And, you know, Flash, his history, he is a, you know, second place Evo Guilty Gear team tournament player. And he is a top 8 Street Fighter 4 Evo competitor as well. A lot of people forget him piloting Zangief to top 8 at Evo. And so, you know, this guy, he plays any character, he plays any game. He is an amazing player, and he's going to take game number 2.
That was so clean. Right as you say how good of a player he is, he does one of the El Clasico Guilty Gear air throws to really just prove a point. That's like you know, when you get a montage of your play, that moment where James Chen says it at the perfect time. What a great player, air throw, and then you hear the bass kick in, and it transitions to the next sign. So,
you know, I'm so used to commentators cursing that rarely happens. You know.
Oh my God, no, not like that. You were like, I channeled all that energy for Flash. He was the chosen one.
Oh man, that's awesome. But again, here we go. So it's tied 1-1. I'm glad that they've decided to match each other. They can go to the prom at this point in time at the matching colors here.
Got to make sure that
nice
we are coordinated.
Slide under.
Yeah, super good so far. And I love that just run up almost full screen from Flash, delaying the throw as long as possible with Solstice able to escape. Just that confidence to be like, I'm just going to keep pulling up.
Yep, and again, you know, that's part of the, you know, I often talk about the whole concept of heart, body, and mind in fighting game players, and Flash, definitely one of the best heart players out there, running full screen for the throw. That was a crazy sequence.
That jump instant block from Flash? What the hell, dude? But now trying to block and hold out this pressure. Has to hold down everything, and now the sword just reaches too far into the throw. So good from the side of Solstice, spacing excellently in that corner situation.
Okay. Whoa, dang. It's so funny because they are matching when they get next to each other and jump. It's hard for me to tell who's doing what sometimes.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting. Do you think it was Solstice already playing on this color at the beginning of the set?
I don't remember now, but it just feels like it's like they're both implementing camouflage.
Yeah. Oh, full extension too with the charge stun edge, and you don't even get the burst here, but I like that decision. Now you're gonna have burst for the next round. Solstice knew that he did not want to be a hero.
Yeah, and wow, that, speaking of damage, right? Guilty Gear Strive, obviously a game of very, very high damage, and honestly, it doesn't seem like Daisuke's thinking about changing that part anytime soon.
We always talk about
Daisuke. Because the offense just got even more potent in the most recent large patch.
Oh my God, and even more potent pressure from the side of Solstice. I know that we were looking at, we talk about Daisuke's vision all the time, but on the damage piece might have been Daisuke's blurred vision.
Oh, whoa, that was almost like a reverse beat right there, linking into the light kick. But here we go. Activate the... Dude, you see how far he ran?
He's so fast, and you're dead anyways. Reversal super. How much startup? Enough.
Yeah, and there it is right there, you know, just especially for Ramathal with that super. That's what that super is designed for. It's the get off me super, but it's just such a powerful super. And when she has both swords available, does so much damage. Like I said, it's been a point of discussion in the Guilty Gear community, how much damage some of these invincible reversal supers do. You know, as a Johnny player in XX days, you know, he had a reversal super. if you hit somebody with it, didn't do much damage. You could crouch under it. You know, it was just not as potent as something like the Mortavato these days.
Yeah, it wasn't the one-stop shop. It's I can't believe you're dead, and I got out of pressure. And right now, Solstice holding on to the pressure, not using the meter, not saving the meter to go for a Dragon Install this time, just taking the hard knockdown from Ride the Lightning. I absolutely love that decision from Flash, changing up the decision. Obviously, you can't install this much health, but don't even need a potential install. What an anti-air, my man! And the confirm afterwards?
Yeah, that's a new combo, of course, from the previous patch, the previous big patch, Season 2 patch, being allowed to dash cancel close slash. So Flash already labbing out all of the new optimal stuff.
So what you're telling me is Flash canceled out a slash with a command dash? Oh my god, he's dead.
That's exactly right, Saint Cola.
He's not here today, but if I say a bar 3 times, he'll appear behind us with the background. And man, this is the closest set we've been seeing so far. Just back and forth adaptation, and Flash is just showing us really the power of Guy, and just playing at a more of a very clean and simple way of I'm going to punish. I have the confirm on deck, and now you have to deal with my pressure. Like it's a tick throw situation almost every single time. Guess.
Yep. And of course, like I said, Flash, the Series E online event performance hasn't been the best. But again, his ability to play at offline events, like he won the Series E offline event earlier in the year, making repeated top 8s at local events and such. So, as I mentioned, just such a strong player. But on the risk of being sent to loser's bracket here right now, Solstice has it tied at 2-2, but Solstice definitely down in life right now.
Yeah, and the aggressive burst from the side of Flash is huge there. Wonderful air tech and actually getting the corner, but the Rost of stun dippers. My man, you are stealing turns, but stole right back. Solstice knew it was time to punish.
I mean, whenever you get hit by that stun dipper is definitely stunning, right? It's just like, wait, what? Oh, you got a 5-frame low from half a screen. Oh, what? Did you see him delay his... Was that a backdash in the air, or was that a jump dust? I didn't see what he did, but he, stopped himself from landing for half a second, which caused Solstice to whiff, and Flash was able to recover and whiff punish it in time.
I think it was an air backdash. Oh, my God, and we're going to have to go back to the past to see when Solstice had a lead, because Flash is just running away with this one.
Runs out of the sword explosion range, smart, and in the air, just blocking, because he knows about those 6Ps, man. That Ramathal 6P, very, very strong.
Yeah, one of the strongest swords that she has. Oh, that's so good. What a dash check right there, and this is checking your health. You might just be dead. No, doesn't go for the collector.
I literally think that it checked the stun dipper. I feel like Solstice actually kicked the stun dipper of all things.
Yeah.
Ooh. And here it is. This time I do get to say it. It's going to be final game, final round here between Flash Metroid and Solstice. And look at this. A counter hit to start from Solstice, but Flash with the immediate burst to save some of that life. And now Solstice spending their burst right away.
Yeah, and that burst is definitely paying off in dividends now. Flash going to be put into a 2-touch situation, 2 interactions. You might just lose. Waking up, Ride the Lightning. I've got a reversal super 2, and it connects corner to corner, coast to coast. Flash now. What a chase down!
What? And he converted it too! Gonna keep the pressure going. Nice block, but there we go, the shimmy. Gonna get the throw, the wall break, and it's enough to kill Flash Metroid with the style at the end of the clutch. And he is gonna move on to the next round on winner's side. Yo!
That all started because Flash placed himself perfectly. We saw Solstice jump back, try to tech the throw, but all they did was grab the sword, and that's not what you want to be grabbing in that situation, because Flash had to confirm right afterwards, and then the immediate pickup that was just so clean. Jesus.
And it all turned around with Flash, risking it all with the wake up super without any meter to Roman cancel it at all and keep him safe. He said, you know what? You don't think I'm stupid enough to do this? Ha ha! And Flash did it. And like I said, this is what I mean by Flash is a heart player. The way that he played at the end there, it was just hard read, hard read, hard read. 3 hard reads in a row to get Flash that round. What a way to end that set.
Yeah, that is one way to end it. And I know that we saw on the other side, Solstice was trying to bust out with the supers, and it was catching Flash off guard. But you know what? When you deal the hand, sometimes it hurts to get it dealt right back to you. So good stuff to Flash with the reversal super to close that out. And winner's side, not something we typically see on the online Series E. Flash Metroid, winner's side, those are usually mutually exclusive terms.
Dang, calling him out. But speaking of people who are generally, oh my god, this is a first round match.
Yes,
Jonathan Tene versus Bean. Oh my god, dude.
Yes.
And again, Bean probably, I mean, one of, if not the best chip that we have in NA. Bean is, I don't remember if he's currently living in Mexico or if he's from Mexico and living somewhere in the States. I can't remember right now, but his chip is absolutely ridiculous, doing so much damage in Season 1 with the chip. And I love the way he plays Chip. Like, Chip is such a fast character with a lot of ability to improvise, but his Chip is so methodical, and there we see the patented 6K round closeout from Bean.
Yeah, absolutely love that from Bean, and we're seeing Jonathan clap right back. Zato is already a character that does massive amounts of damage, and we already saw that one interaction loss for Bean, and you're down 80%. Pretty rough, but now Rough in the corner. Zato trying to find a way to escape. Bean not locking him down completely, though, but huge counter hit. I wonder what Jonathan was trying to press, but the back throw incident begins once again. Uh-oh.
Ooh, the tap dust, and both of them going with their patented overhead round enders.
Hey, sometimes you got to pull out old reliable, and it works out excellently, but now Bean working out. Oh, no!
Goldie burst right there. And now here's that tap dust again. Has some meter left, so gonna go for the hard knockdown, the guaranteed push towards the corner. Oh, no, but Bean finds his way out.
Yeah, Bean making wonderful utilization of the jumps that Chip has, but Jonathan finding a way back in. This is neck and neck right here for this first game. Huge extension. Can you get the wall break? No, goes for the mix.
What a
And he
block.
blocked that. He's insane.
Oh, I can't believe he didn't get that to combo right there. That's normally a standard Jonathan Tene move there, that 5P into the Roman cancel, but it's not going to happen. Bean going up 1-0 over Jonathan Tene.
Yeah, and it's because he went for the RC on the clone right there, so it was just a little too far from the real chip, and, you know, he got tripped up on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so he
I got fooled.
Yeah,
I saw him hit the
you're
clone,
like,
and I was like, he hit him!
I got him! What? Yeah, don't worry,
Oh,
James.
man.
If it happens to you, it most likely happened to Jonathan. But no, did not get scooped up on the real Bean, and now gonna have to figure out a real strategy to take him down from this one-game deficit. But already feeling good. Oh, God, like I was saying.
Okay, here we go. The pressure continues here. And honestly, it's really good to see Bean back in this tournament again, especially doing work against Jonathan Tene, who is clearly one of the best, if not the best, currently in terms of the sponsored players here. Partnered players, was definitely in first place at the end of Season 1 on that sponsored player leaderboard. Look at this! The confirm into the super through the wall. Bean, round 1, just like that.
Jeez, we didn't even get to finish talking about how good of a player Jonathan was before Bean beat him up. You're gonna need refried Jonathan at this point.
Oh man. Okay. Oh, nice check. And he's gonna get the conversion with Eddie. That was sick.
I love the extensions that Jonathan uses. He's so creative. Oh my God, no need to be creative there. Just scoop him up.
That is how you know your character so well that every situation you know the conversion route to get the full combo.
Yeah, always having the conversions on deck. And, you know, something that's really great about Jonathan is his willingness to practice in, like, against every character in every situation. I think in his stream yesterday, he was actually practicing against chip round starts. It might have not paid off as much as I would have imagined, though, because Bean is just starting to run away with this one with a 2-0 lead over Jonathan. Wow.
How many times in Series E history, and this might be, I don't know if we have this data on this, has Jonathan Tene gone to loser's round in the first round? Has gone to the loser side after round 1? Not very often. Now, obviously, Jonathan still has a chance to make the 3-0 comeback here, but Bean is looking clean right now. Mr. Bean is Mr. Clean right now.
Yeah, I got to shave his head at this point to make sure that he looks good on the commercials. But, you know, these margins are razor thin for the side of Jonathan right now. By the way, it is Razer week for Series E, so shout outs to them as we get into even more electrifying matches where they are a cut above the rest. So, man, oh man, how is Jonathan going to come back from this deficit right now? Like, that's a good start. Never mind, Jonathan, you're the GOAT, bro.
So much damage, too. Chip just, I mean, it's so crazy to see players like Bean succeed with Chip when Chip just eats so much damage. There's the stagger on the 5K, getting the hit, forcing the burst out of, oh, and even the side switch as well. Oh, my God.
My man left all the sauce on the sandwich right there because that was the one delicious combo, and you cannot YRC. No.
You're dead. Whew, boy. Oh, and shout outs to Nubenheimer in the chat now. As I mentioned, last night's Wednesday Night Fights winner with the Nagoriyuki, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I absolutely love Nubenheimer on the Nago, and now I'm going to see how Jonathan on the Zato can try to escape the corner. Big extension, yes.
3 hits, 3 parts of the Rekka. You very rarely see Chips go for that third Rekka hit. And look at this Bean now. Trying to put it to match point, but that check right there from Jonathan. And here we go, the pressure.
Oh! Did you see that? Broke the law. Looked like it was going to be a cross-up. Got caught same side, and now 2 sides of the same coin. Jonathan needs to get one more touch, and the 2P does the job. 1 game up on the board.
Okay, so here we go. Is this the beginning, Jake? Is this the start of the reverse 3-0 from Jonathan Tene?
Honestly, I've seen Jonathan do it far too many times. Like, he really had to do it to him. There's a reason people call him Jay Nasty. There's a reason people call him Jay Nasty.
It's just, look, I've met Jonathan in person. I just can't associate the name Jay Nasty with the most gentle, nice, kind of person that I've seen.
The mild-mannered Jay Nasty. No one calls him that? What do you mean, Nitro? Get out of chat. No, ban this man.
You know what? If we say everyone calls him that, then it's the truth, right? Everyone calls him Jay Nasty. But Jay Nasty is getting beat up right now.
Oh, man. I love the way you'll commit to a bit, James, because you were saying he's getting beat up. No, he's only delivering the beatings. Bean now down another round. Jonathan clapping right back. Don't let the young man do it to you.
Oof. I mean, at this point in time, if this is going to go the way that it's looking right now, we're going to have to call him Bean Nasty, because Bean Nasty is doing some work right now.
Oh my goodness. And the block on the YRC, not able to escape in that way. Jonathan already had the setup prepared. And look how much health you're losing. Almost 70% again. Sorry, you played chip, bro.
Oh, man.
Ooh!
I mean, we all know of Yipes' calling someone fragile Pringles, but maybe Chips Ahoy is going to have to be the new one, right? Just crumbling to pieces. No, wait! Did you really just make that confirmation? And Jonathan had a burst. He didn't think he was going to get killed in that situation.
That's actually insane. Probably holding on to the burst as well. Never mind, not going to have it anymore. Jonathan, you just keep proving me wrong, but proving me right because the dates are so ready and on point. Not even a burst can get you out, Bean. Now you have to stay under this worse pressure now. No burst, no nothing. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, you might be dead. You might. Oh, okay. Actually, no. Ran out of the Eddie meter. Actually, he chose the recharge instead. Manually recall Eddie, and here comes Bean. He's got a lot of work with him, but you know what? Zato is another one of those characters with no guts.
Yeah, no
And
guts,
actually
no
got
glory.
the combo off of the YRC.
Blocked all of that too. Great start from Bean now with the knockdown, stealing the corner with the cross up. One more sequence. If you get this wall broken on you.
Watch out for the 6K. Oh, watch out for the 6K RC. Low. There it is.
Into the super.
Is that gonna
That's
kill?
I think this super does no damage, but it does just enough. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, Jonathan Tene getting taken down 3-1 by Bean. Bean with an excellent display in the corner. Literally looked at him and said, don't ever give me the chance.
Oh my goodness, Bean with the chip coming all the way back, knocking Jonathan Tene into loser's bracket in round 1. This is the kind of Guilty Gear that you expect week after week. St. Cola says this every time. You are not going to find better Guilty Gear action week after week than here on Series E.
Yeah, it's the absolute truth, because my God, you push the CEO champ to that brink and you were stealing rounds, man. He was just snatching rounds right out of Jonathan's hands, and sometimes you have to be able to do that. Chip is one tricky character and got hit by the whole bag of tricks right there, but there are no tricks coming up in our next match. We have Intel Razo versus another Series E heavy performer in the form of Daze. Daze, I hope, is still playing the Geo, because they were one of the strongest Geos in the scene beforehand. And obviously Razo staying on the Leo, has a Biken in their pocket as well. I love watching Razo play. They are one of the strongest players in the world for a reason.
Huh, interesting. Some people are saying that Daze might be going with the Kai. Is that really a thing here in the chat? So I'm like 3 people have mentioned it now. So ooh.
Oh. Wow, there must be
okay.
something in the water lately, James. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, feels good to be king.
Daze is basically sitting here saying, you know what? I'll show you how to make this work, Kizzy.
Oh my goodness. He literally in the loser bracket, he can't defend himself, James.
Oh, okay. Only one hit on that fireball, so wasn't going to get the conversion off of that. But look at this. The counter hit into the heavy fireball.
And because the wall didn't get broken there, next touch will kill Ride the Lightning. Riding high off that first pick. No!
What? Daisuke, please!
Daisuke's blurred vision, I told you. Oh, it doesn't matter. Back throw. That is real Daisuke's vision, all right? Strongest grappler in the game, Kai.
Dude, that feels like something they've got to fix in a future patch, man. Make sure that doesn't happen again, because that was unfortunate, but Daze managed to stay alive regardless.
Yeah, that was super cursed. Also, the way that he's made this approach so far has been excellent. Just checking his own dashes with a little bit of FD, keeping Razo guessing, and now guessing on this next situation. Are you going to be able to survive? The flash kick got you out last time. Oh, and the double dash, Mario special. Oh no.
Oh no, you are going to eat. Okay, actually had the burst ready to go. Keep himself safe. Oh, you should see Razzle chasing him down.
Yeah, but I love that. Chasing down with the full screen super neutral. Trying to beat the burst. Should have just tried to take your damage. And now the burst goes straight back to neutral. This is so hard, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, fireball wasn't fast enough for Razo. And Daze taking game number 1. Interesting.
I mean, Leo's shooting crosses and Kai's shooting lightning, all right? What's faster? Let's be real. Is the power of the Lord better? No, I'm kidding. The power of the Holy Order better than lightning?
It's Zeus. It's Zeus versus got God versus God action over here. So,
Yeah.
oh man. But yeah, Daze taking game number 1. I mean, are we gonna see this kind of a start to the tournament this week? Are we gonna see some crazy upset sending Razo and Jonathan Tene to losers bracket in round 1? Is that possible?
I mean, with how good of a player both these players are, like obviously Razo has more tournament results, but calling it an upset, it's like, yeah, I know it's a cop-out, but like, Yeah, this might be the week we're having, James. We might just see blow up after blow up. And I'm here for it, all right? That means everybody's getting better. And feeling better in this second game. Razo changing the whole tempo. Uh-oh.
Yeah, but you are 100% right. It's unfair to call anything an upset in this bracket, to be honest with you. Oh my goodness. Zap dead. Yep, there it is right there. Doesn't even need a wall break or nothing. That super does ridiculous amounts of damage.
And you know what? Like you said, we can't call anything an upset, but all we can say is someone will be upset at the end as a player, not in the match. But, oh my god, feeling upset about their defensive decisions. Daze is confused with this knockdown. You are stuck. Oh,
doesn't even get the initial wall break, but Razo was all ready for it, and they get the confirmation and extra damage on top of everything.
Extra, read all about it, but there is no reading here. The right read on the backdash from the side of Razo, and I'll get that health right back. Positive tension both ways. Who's going to stay, remain positive? The vibes are immaculate.
Okay, keeping the pressure, baits it out. Okay, gotta watch out. Oh, and cancels right away. So no burst. No burst for you, Razo. What a smart decision. Before Razo even had the opportunity to think about bursting, Daze had activated the super.
It's my burst, and I want it now. And Daze, Razo was not giving it up, but now Daze is the one giving up this pressure. Screen real estate definitely in the favor of Razo, but able to escape the corner in a pretty fast fashion. The last frame of that charge stun edge kept safe from the fireball, but you are not safe from the Lion himself.
Okay, oh, yep, the sonic boom right there gonna give Razo a bunch of damage off of that RC confirm. Just needs one hit to tie it up 1-1. Uh-oh.
Into the dragon install. Oh my goodness, is Daze gonna be able to make this comeback? The backdash right there, but the wake up flash kick says get off me. Spend 50 meter to lose the game. Once again.
Razo, they activated the Roman cancel and they're like, oh, I see a kick coming out. Flash kick, and that was it.
What time is
Razo
it?
ties it up 1-1.
You're telling me, James, that it's 2 to 9 o'clock. I got to do that input and a button. All right, bet. 2 to 9 o'clock. Yeah, that's what time it is. It is 2 to 9 p.m. for my fight stick.
Look, if you're a Leo player, you like 2 to 7, 2 to 8, or 2 to 9. They all work for you.
That's my interview window. All right, Mr. Leo Whitefang does not talk after that time period.
Ooh. Couldn't get the conversion, but still gets the hit afterwards. All the way to the corner, gets the splat. And look at that, half damage off of Daze right there. And comes right in there with a 5K. Didn't believe the first time. And look at this, Daze is going to go for a semi-hero burst right here.
Yeah, hero burst to try to stay alive, but, you know, still playing this neutral excellently. Trying to escape the fireballs, but the dash up 5D gets the job done. Should be able to kill here. Easy super to finish it off. The Berserker barrage and a half. Razo now up another round, trying to get a 2-1 lead.
Right. Now, gets the counter hit. And here we go, through the wall here as well.
Yeah, the positive tension is the biggest part about this now, too. Oh, what are you... that... I don't think... I would like to say that was a misinput, but there are no misinputs for the future here. And a missed burst because we've been baited. And... oh, man, so good from Razo. Just easy pickup, finishes off with the super, and had the right read on the burst bait.
Okay, I see some people saying in the chat that I am strangely very delayed. So let's see if I can try to fix that maybe during the break or something like that. It just means I'm going to have to predict what happens in every match and just, you know, I'll just use my psychic powers to say what's going to happen before I actually see it. So
I mean, as a Potemkin player, you already have psychic Potemkin busters, so it's like channeling. It's channeling into a power you already possess. You just need to like really harness it for now.
All right. Good confirm right there from Razo, and now Razo trying to push to the corner over here. Gets the juggle, and now the pressure is but the bust out by Daze with the DP.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to be able to send it, and you cannot send the Foudre Arc in that way. Razo has already showed the ability to react in such a dominating fashion with the standing P. And again, the standing P is what's coming out so far, checking all these offensive gaps. And, you know, you might just be getting skill gapped, skill issued right now as Razo is trying to issue defeat. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with the dash button, it makes it easier, but that wasn't even just a 5P check. It was a dashing 5P check from Razo much earlier. That was actually really impressive. Oh, again! Again! Just checking. Razo is not scared at all from DaZe's pressure. They are just pressing the 2Ps, the 5Ps, making sure that DaZe cannot steal any turns.
Yeah, DaZe might have been able to get that first round, but it's been all Razo since that point. And the air confirmed! 5P, 5PP. That's it. That's my optimal bomb. And again, the anti-airs so consistently goes for the quick little reset. Not able to finish just yet, but the jump back on the throw will get the job done. Throwing you straight to the loser's bracket, straight to the depths. Razo showing why they're one of the best.
Dude, you know, all these buttons on our controllers and everything. Well, actually, Razo, I think, is a pad player, but still, yeah. the button that they have assigned to punch probably needs to be replaced or checked at this point in time, because they were using that button a hell of a lot that match for the checks, for the air conversion. They even almost got the wall splat off of that conversion, but Razo is gonna move forward 3-1 after going down the first game, and you know, Razo was like, I am not going to go to loser's bracket round 1 like Jonathan. This is not going to be an, quote, upset, unquote.
Like, not going to the loser's bracket like Jonathan. That's actually wild. What a statement to say. But, right. You know, these players are making statements in these games. You know, we were talking about it. Hey, maybe DaZe has the answer to the Leo, but nope, not this time. Kizzy had a good idea with the Ram, but the Kai was not able to get the job done, sadly. But Razo, obviously one of the best players in the world, if not the US. So I'm excited to see how they continue to play in the bracket and the players that we have left in the bracket too. We're going to hear more about it from our wonderful host, Yeso.
Thanks, gents. 4 sets in so far today, halfway through winners round 1, and we've gotten some great sets, honestly, so far, and it's fun. We act almost surprised every week, and James does for sure, because it's such a treat to get to see such talent duking it out every week. Because you heard James earlier, wow, like we get a winners round 1 matchup of Bean versus 10A. And it's awesome because it just really means that we get so many good matches every single week because there's so many talented players coming out every single Thursday night. We're very thankful to have the awesome talent on board, you know, for our partner players, as well as, you know, all of the continued support from some of the best pros in North America coming out week after week to compete here, because it's an absolute treat and it's so much fun to watch, and I know you all at home enjoy it as much as we do. So let's run through though what we saw in that kind of first block of winners round 1. We kicked it off with Tempest and Kizzy K, and Tempest, you know, picking up right where he left off, continues to be dominant. The Leo's looking really damn good. You know, Jake Ryan was kind of highlighting that, hey, we're only a couple of weeks away from Evo. Everybody's really in the throes of gearing up for that event right now, and you know, tonight and next Thursday will certainly be important precursors for a lot of players to feel like, hey, am I ready to go? Am I prepared for Evo? Am I coming in with a lot of momentum? So Tempest, I would say right now, things looking really good. Of course, you know, is the combo breaker champion and will be coming in as certainly one of the favorites, but that bracket's going to be stacked, especially when you consider there's going to be over 2,000 entrants. So looking forward to that. Tempest grabs a 3-1 win over Kizzy K. Then we hit Flash and Solstice, and this was a banger. Of course, this matchup has some history if you were watching the 5K face-off a few months ago. And Flash looking good. This one went the distance. We got final game, final round, as James loves to see, and we certainly love to hear. And Flash looking good. I mean, Solstice has been playing, honestly, I would say pretty well lately, especially the last time that we got to see Solstice before. I think Solstice took a little bit of a break, a little bit of a hiatus, but Solstice has been playing well, and this is just a really tight matchup, and Flash coming out on top, that's certainly going to be good for him. I know Jake was joking about, you know, online victories for Flash not being super common. We'll have to see what he could do here today. We all know he's much more of a fan of offline play, and I'm very curious to see what kind of form he comes into EVO with, because of course we saw it here. He was our 5K face-off champion, and if we see Flash in top 8, in top 4 at EVO, that's going to be an absolute treat, because I think it's really fun when he's in the mix at the top of the table, because he's a really talented player. Third set, we got Bean and Jonathan Tene, and Bean, a player we haven't seen in quite a while. Honestly, was a mainstay all throughout Season 1 of Series E Guilty Gear Strive. I think this is the first time we've seen Bean actually in the Thursday night bracket this season. Comes in, starts off looking really good. The chip's looking clean, taking out Tene 3-1 there. That's certainly not the kind of start you want to see from our resident Zato main, but Bean getting business taken care of in winners round 1 will match up with the winner of that final set we saw, Razo, taking down Daze. And interesting to see Daze not on the Geo, bringing out the Kai. Of course, I know Kai did get some love in that Season 2 patch. I honestly had no idea that Daze had picked it up, but if now he's adding that extra wrinkle, I love it, because I love watching Geo players, and I've really enjoyed getting to see Daze every time he comes out here. And now if he has that extra tool in his tool belt, maybe a bigger threat for EVO, so be looking forward to that. So that sets up our first 2 winners quarterfinal matchups, Tempest and Flash, and then Bean and Razo. And we've got plenty more up ahead of us. Shine, Red Ditto, Apology Man, Umisho, Supernoon, Marvello. Tons of great competitors still in winners round 1. We'll have their matches for you here right now. I'm going to hand it back over, though, to James and Jake to keep things rolling.
Rolling and rolling is what we're going to keep on doing, and we're going to get to see Apology Man get rolled over by Red Ditto a little bit later. You win Jeopardy, and now you're enemy number 1, but we've got match number 1 coming in first if you're just joining us now.
See, do you see now why, Jake, that I threw the Jeopardy game last week, that I intentionally lost and didn't answer anything? I put down my phone in the middle of the Jeopardy just because of that. Just because I didn't want to, incur the wrath of Jake Ryan. So I saw you flexing on stream earlier today. I don't want to go up against that, man.
all I'm saying, yeah, I don't want to fight that man in Guilty Gear either. He's pretty strong, but definitely me at this point. But the players that we have at this point, all love for Beneath, by the way. I know that he's got to fight a very hard matchup that is Ram, but I know that he can overcome, potentially, if he's good enough. I mean, he's got 2 sponsorships. We got another player who's got two of those same vein of sponsorships coming up next. We have 9 Moons, Nerf, Shine.
Right, so I do want to correct myself. I did say formerly one of the partnered players here, but I thought that he wasn't continued into Season 2, but there it is. He is, so still part of Team Nerf. So that makes me happy. Unless he doesn't play Potemkin, then I will, disown Shine. But, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, seeing what happens right now in this matchup, Marvello versus Shines, and it is the Potemkin. This is
Buster.
I know that you're happy, all right? Shine plays Potemkin, James Chen gets funny brain chemical, all right? A little bit of dopamine as he dopes people into getting hit by the Potemkin Buster. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, but, I had talked about Bean earlier being one of the strongest, if not the strongest chip in North America. Well, you know what? Marvello exists as well. Marvello's chip is right there in the mix as well. It's going to be one of those 2 for sure. But you see the instant block by Shine right there to stay point blank after blocking the second Rekka.
So good. Absolutely love that. And Shine just showing why they are a proprietor of this character through and through. They put the Geo on the shelf after the nerfs came through, and haven't looked back since. This Potemkin is the way, all right? You got to play with your heart, and sometimes your heart feels like trash, and that's why Potemkin's trash. But you love
this is just going to be one of those match. I mean, this is literally, the matchup where Chip is just going to be running all over Potemkin, but then Potemkin hits you a couple times and you die. And that's just basically it. And Shine is looking really strong right now. Tried to chase the jump over the Aegis, but not going to happen.
I love this double Mega Fizz back to try to answer the approach of Marvello. It's just like, come on, come get me. Come get me. But now, stuck in the corner, definitely getting got. What a throw tech at that point. Ooh, and yep, that hammerfall will get the job done there because you were in chip range, not ready to FD on the chip.
All right, interesting, interesting. Okay. And now the pressure right now from Marvelo continuing forward, gets the throw.
Yeah, the throw, and now the pressure is mounting. Big counter hit right there in the corner. Marvelo just locking Shine down, and now going to be walked into this next Oki situation with positive tension and meter available for the side of Marvelo. Somehow escapes. Wow.
Ooh, yeah, not gonna let you get that slide head off. 2 hits, blowing up the armor, just get the quick hit for the wall break, and now Marvelo tying it up 1 round apiece.
Yeah, 1 round apiece right now, and what a great whip punish right there, utilizing the speed of Chip to just get in and stay at that safe range away from Shine, and now not getting too close to the Potemkin Buster potential. You are not going to reversal me, and actually trading with the back Mega Fist, not a lot of normals can do that. Oh no.
Just tried to get the gold burst, tried to get some of that meter, but Marvelo just jumps away.
All right, nice, into the knockdown, and now Chip is going to continue this pressure, has the meter available, and the double cross-up off the Alpha into the spin, and that might just be enough to win. The super doesn't do a lot of damage, and Potemkin's got a lot of health, and it is
Yeah, no, Potemkin's gonna be fine here, but at least just for now, because look at that, Marvelo gets the chase down on the backdash, the 6K to finish it, and Marvelo going up 1-0.
Yeah, going up 1-0 at the end right there. Just too much to think about on the side of Potemkin in that corner situation. Has the cross-up, has a million overheads if needed, and the final overhead connected, the classic finisher from Chip in the corner. So Shine did show some really good moments in that match. Obviously was trying to go for the Hail Mary with the gold burst, but Marvelo had the right spacing, and at that point, you can't get Chip off of you.
Dude, I love that statement from It's Jared in the chat. Chip versus Potemkin, the 10-10 matchup. That's a perfect way to describe it. Oh, man.
One of us is going to die, and it's going to be beautiful. That's how I like to look at it.
Going back to the, someone's going to be upset thought process. Nice block on the overhead of the third Rekka. And here we go. Marvelo getting the throw pressure here. Oh, no, a back Mega Fist.
Yeah, big starter right there. So much damage. Yeah, you are exploding. You get that extra damage. Nice chase down on the jump away from Marvelo, but now Marvelo has the edge here. Can chase down Potemkin. Has to get 1 interaction, and then you start to win.
Yeah, he used the Hammerfall break Kara into the super, one of the new buffs that was a system buff, but really worked out for Potemkin more than a lot of other characters.
But it's not working out now on this Oki pressure. Again, the same finishers before. Tried to bait the burst at the very end, but it doesn't matter. Quick RC into the low, connects, and Marvelo clutching that from the depths of the beat. Like I said, as soon as he got the pressure on Potemkin, even though he was at a deficit, Pot had no way to escape unless you wanted to spend the burst just like that.
Right, and so he is going to spend it here, but not a gold burst. Was just enough to stave off a little bit of damage, but look at this. Marvelo continuing the pressure, but a back throw. We know what back throws can do in this. No! Yes, burst, because you were going to lose so much health. Oh, no. Are you dead?
Yeah, you might just be dead, and it is enough with the full extension and Shine, evening up the rounds, not wanting to go down 2-0 here against Marvelo.
Oh, nice. Backdash to avoid the slide head. Common way to nullify the slide head. Oh, I swear he's been trying to go for that air throw a couple of times, but what's smart is that Marvelo was just jumping and double jumping right away to build a little extra height to get out of that air throw range.
Getting out of the air throw range, but still not able to get out of the range of the chip, but the YRC finally comes through to try to escape, and none of these air throws have connected from Shine, and wow, are you dead because of the starter? It might just be enough. Might be a 2-0 lead right here. It's going to be Pixel or a Dream, and it is, but the YRC at the end! That was sick! That was sick!
Marvelo was like, don't worry, I got this. I got this. Gets the RC, the slash, to finish the job. Marvelo going up 2-0 against Shine. So again, Marvelo showing one of the best chips in North America, if not the best. Like I said, it's down between him and Bean, depending on, who you're going to be a bigger fan of. I think at this point, I see some people trying to debate it in the chat a little bit here.
Yeah, a little bit of a debate in the chat, but no debate that Marvelo is in the lead right now. And again, these whip punishes have came through so excellently. I love the way Marvelo uses the movement that Chip provides.
Looks like Shine right now trying to play very, very patiently, but still getting caught anyway. That's the hardest thing about Chip, right? You can have all the patience in the world, but it's just not going to work. He's going to open you up eventually. The mix-up is too strong, and I love that RC to see the Mega Fist. Couldn't quite confirm a bigger combo off of it, but good enough. Keeping the pressure going. And like I said, patience, great defense from Shine, but it can only last for so long. He gets opened up with a perfect, and now Marvelo is at match point.
Yeah, and it just feels like when your Potemkin starts running out of the right options on defense, it's just Chip runs away with it, running up the wall, running laps around you, and Shine is just trying to shine on right now. Stuck and out of patience. Looking like he's about to be out of health as well.
Right, not the hard knockdown. Going to use the BRC to get in there. What a backdash with punish. Bait on the burst. Very, very obvious burst right there. Marvelo back-to-back perfects over Shine to finish it off, and that is what we mean by the 10-10 matchup here. Sometimes it looks like it is just absolutely unwinnable for Potemkin, and then Potemkin hits Chip, and then you're like, okay, but not gonna happen this time. Marvelo takes it.
Yeah, with how explosive you can be on defense on the Potemkin, you can just make Chip. If Chip makes one mistake, you lose. But no mistakes were seen from the side of Marvelo. Wasn't able to get the read. We didn't see a single Potemkin buster that entire set. Like there was one that he used to finish off the round. But you're right, that was just it. One. That was just the one, and so it feels like there was none that happened at all during that set. Yeah, definitely. But all we know is that what happened is that Marvelo will be moving on to continue to fight in the winner's side. And they actually get the reward of Peppery Splash. So guess what? You fought Shine, best Potemkin in the business in the West. Here you go. Have one of the best Zatos, if not the best. Him and Jonathan are fighting for that position. So, man, no matter where you go in the bracket, it's sharks and sharks. You cannot escape. Cannot escape, all right?
Especially with Peppery Splash, because he's got that Sharknado dishing out sharks all over the place. But yeah, Peppery Splash and SQ did play already in the first round. We did not get to have that one on stream, but Peppery Splash won that one 3-2 over SQ. And, going back to last week, I have definitely been labbing the hell out of Dragon Knight here, thanks to SQ. So
I told you. What did you name your dragon, James? What did you name your dragon?
Oh, that's a great question. I haven't tried naming my dragon yet. Okay, how to name my dragon. I got to remember that now. I got to come up with a name. Got to come up with a name for the dragon. So
you can't get to deity without naming your dragon, all right? That's actually...
I might just name the dragon James because I am born in the year of the dragon. So there you go. So
James the Dragon playing Dungeon Fighter. That's amazing. Absolutely love that. And I absolutely love our next matchup that we have. James the Dragon. I'm just gonna.
James the Dragon.
It's time to watch Dragon Tales with James the Dragon. Like God. But we're gonna get to watch a certain man with a bag on his head get bodied by Ram Lethal Valentine. Apology Man, CLG Zone, Red Bull Zone, Apology Man versus any Ties' Red Ditto, trying to deliver any damage anytime they can.
Yeah, obviously Apology Man putting themselves into major commentary bias jeopardy here earlier on stream. So, we're definitely going to be seeing a lot of cheering for Red Ditto in this match. See, I don't think Laprise knows what happened earlier, or Lapras happened earlier today, so doesn't know why Apology Man has earned the ire of Jake Ryan.
They're gonna find out, James. They're gonna find out.
Oh man. No, in case you
I
don't
lost.
know,
I lost Jeopardy, bro. He hit the button. My buzzer was broken. He cheated.
he even answered the last question correctly, and he didn't even need to answer that question. He actually put himself at risk, but he was flexing on Jake Ryan earlier.
I'm angry. And it was for my own game too. I know he played it, but you know, I was the one who suffered. He answered the Dragon Ball Fighters question. That's what I get. You know what, LaFreeze, you're right. You're right. I deserve that. Just like we deserve even more great Guilty Gear action. This week is supported by Razer. This is Razer week, so we're going to see. I don't think we have Dawn in the bracket, so previously Razer Dawn. We also don't have Razer. Oh, no, Razer Umisho is the next match we do have. So can Razer's own representative get the win this week? That's the question. I mean, one of the favorites for the bracket, as always, one of the best players in the West, and the Legion of Chaos, the Soldiers of Chaos, that Lost Soul calls them. Oh, man.
Yeah, obviously Happy Chaos, still a very strong character, and you know, I'm preparing myself right now, for Happy Chaos on the screen, and a lot of angry people in the chat. I'm expecting a lot of angry people. Happy Chaos, definitely a character archetype that brings the rage from a lot of people. I mean, I just saw a clip, I think it was Automatic playing Launcher, and you know, keeping somebody out and they rage quit on him. Look, people who zone you and shoot you from a screen away, people don't like fighting these characters.
Nah, people do not like fighting these characters, and people do not like fighting up against some of the best. I mean, actually, that's how you get better. Iron sharpens iron, so people don't like fighting against Faust or Ram from time to time, I would say.
All right, well, Apology Man definitely not having the fun that he had earlier today on Jeopardy, getting taken down like about 70% of his life right there, and Red Ditto is going to keep this pressure going. But here we go, Apology Man now with the opportunity to get some momentum going.
Yeah, and that's where you want to start now. The diving scalpel into the mix, gets the wall break. Do you super item throw here? How do you approach this round start? Because it is not a hard knockdown.
Yeah, didn't even go for the BRC tech right there. Oh, actually, no. It was Ramlethal who had that meter. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Yeah. Oh, my God. And he's the man right now. No apologies needed.
Missed.
As you can see, the air-to-air stealing that round from the clutches. The bomb secures the bag.
Yeah, got him with the full screen scalpel. Practically full screen scalpel. So much range. Ooh. Nice dash under. Here comes the item. Is not going to do any good for Apology Man right now. And Red Ditto is going to keep this corner going. That is the classic fade away from Red Ditto. One of Red Ditto's most signature moves with the Ramlethal.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta back up to finish it off, and that's exactly what we saw from Red Ditto, getting around on the board. Apology Man still does have burst, so we're about dead even on resources here. And, you know, this has been back and forth so far, but Red Ditto definitely has had the advantage, and this is the first time that Apology Man's established a lead.
Too far. Yeah, and gets his own afro here, so if he manages... Oh, goodness, but his hurt box is still bigger, and there's still the negatives of the afro if Faust picks up his own afro.
Yeah, you know, positive and negatives, gotta live with everything, but the super cancel PRC comes out, and now trying to go in with the mix-up. Mids mix Americans, but not today. And big pickup from the side of Red Ditto, has the meter to extend and finish off this first game. Double red RC just because I love the way the sword swirled there at the end. Just like a little flare. I know it was just an automatic animation, but it was a little funny.
All right, so Apology Man going down one round here. I feel like the question is right now is, you know, who is gaining virtual revenge being on commentary watching this right now. And so you see Jake rubbing his hands right now.
The next time the camera comes back to me, it's going to be super smooth, like zoomed in on my smiling face. It's over. Just, I'm going to look as crazy as I can. I'm going to smile with my whole face. And right now, smiling ear to ear, Red Ditto happy about the way that first game went and happy about their defensive options as well. Great air to air.
Ooh. Oh, what a clash on the 6P. That's unfortunate for Apology Man. Not going to get the clean anti-air as a result.
Oh, and the clean jump in and the clean punish on the burst bait. The Esports Bombo. This is huge for Faust. Going to end with the super to get the best knockdown. I love this, yeah. You know, she's not wearing shoes. This hurts much more.
Oh, ow, ow. Every time I see that, it's so painful.
Positive tension is huge here. Any touch will lead into victory for Apology Man. Got to be scared of it so much. And yeah, you just too much to think about. Got caught walking forward. Not even a counter hit right there. Good stuff to Apology Man. Closing out that round convincingly.
Back to trying to zone out a little bit more, but look at this Red Ditto combo into the flip. Easy wall break. And look at that damage over there.
You know, positive tension, send him to the next dimension. And this is when Ram gets the party. Almost infinite pressure if she does it the right way. The drop right there is actually huge, but you get the RC extension into the Monobato. And we are 1-1 around on the board. A perfect to clap right back.
All right, so can Apology Man tie this up 1-1? This is going to be such an important round for him. Or go down 0-2, which is going to be a tough thing to overcome going up against Anytizer's Red Ditto, who has been really, really busting through the brackets in the past couple of weeks of Series E.
Yeah. And Red Ditto, common viewer of, a typical viewer of Sajam stream, so obviously getting a lot of high-level games there in Celestial and then in the other lobbies. So, you know, being a staple of the community is important because that's how you can learn and really sharpen your skills. And right now, looking sharp as ever, Red Ditto trying to lock down Apology Man. But now, Apology Man has an opportunity to get this game on lock. But this meter advantage is huge for the side of Red Ditto, and it can change the pace on a dime.
Ooh. All right, just one more hit now. Gonna just charge right back in there. Didn't quite have the meter for the BRC. Ooh. Gonna get the counter hit, anti-air 5P, and gonna be able to convert that into the win.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
There it is.
I didn't know it was going to be the whole shot, so I was like, where do I zoom? Where do I put my face? I'm so happy. How does it feel, Apology Man? You took my points in jeopardy, and now I'm sending you points in the standings to the Shadow Realm.
Dang. Oh, man. But Baba FGC, I like the way you think. I definitely think we need a Hero Potemkin in top 8 at EVO. That would definitely be the best timeline.
I would absolutely love that. If FAV is coming, if FAB is coming, it's completely possible. And it's completely possible.
They're talking in the chat that Fab is most likely not going to make it, which... Oh! Where did he go? Where did Apology Man go?
He's dying, bro. There's nothing he can do.
Oh, man.
His luck has run out.
Oh, so you said the Jeopardy win was all luck then?
Oh, yeah, 100%. My buzzer was broken, and right now his buttons look broken because he's not pressing correctly. But now getting an opportunity to fight back these items. He's getting so many. The banana. That's banana power. Oh, my God.
Dude, bombs are everywhere. What
Meteors.
the? Meteors.
Bomb.
Dude, that is definitely some good RNG right there, but ooh, no trumpets during that entire sequence. Oh no, the 6P has not been paying off for Apology Man as often as he's been throwing it out. Oh, that was OTG hit, so it was not a wall break. It was a little slow on that, which is going to give Apology Man an opportunity here. The bomb is coming down. The command throw. Ooh.
Yeah, into the extension, but it does not kill just yet. The throw is set, and the air-to-air connects. Apology Man staying alive here. Potential last round for him.
That, I think the Afro exploded there and caught Red Ditto off guard, allowed Apology Man to take it. Apology Man still alive, not done yet. Oh,
oh wow, what a confident run forward into the command grab right there. Getting the throw up, good hair day on the side of Ram. Getting locked down, the guard break does not end up changing much of anything. What?
It's just characters were all over the place and I couldn't tell what side anyone was going to end up on. Here we go. Oh no, trumpet. Oh wait, but Apology Man gets his own trumpet, so yeah. Oh. Red Ditto's got to jump and navigates the horde. The super PRC tech into the throw.
This is so huge right here, but the burst comes out at excellent timing. Red Ditto at any point, because the meter that they have, can finish this off, but the same thing can be said for Apology Man. Is it going to be enough to kill? And it's not. The OTG comes out, and the Mortabato finishes it off. Red Ditto.
The safe jump. It wasn't a safe jump. He didn't get the safe jump timing, and Apology Man is gonna go down. And somebody has obtained their revenge.
Don't you ever play me in Jeopardy again. He'll be on next week. I got bodied, but you know what? Red Ditto, you did the job and you did it good. Thank you, my friend. Absolutely loving that display of play.
And again, if the move can catch your landing recovery, it doesn't count as a safe jump, right? So I don't know if it's just because Mortabato is just particularly fast, or if there was just a little bit of mistake on the timing of Apology Man, why that hit in that situation. But unfortunately, that means that Apology Man is going to losers, or fortunately, depending on what side of the screen that you're on right now, is going down 0-3 to the loser side of the bracket.
Yeah, wonderful display of skill on the side of Red Ditto, really showing mastery on the Ram. And that's a really hard matchup for Faust, even after the buffs. That, like, we nerfed Ram from top 1 to top 1, all right? Like, she's still really good. And Faust, you know, even though he got better, he didn't get that much juice. And we're going to see two characters that have the juice on the screen next. Umisho, Razer Zone versus Lazarus Supernoon. More Ramlethal. The Ram Nation is strong.
Yeah, but going up against the Happy Chaos again, obviously right now, there are a couple of really, really strong Happy Chaos players out there. But, you know, few people will argue that Umisho is not one of the best, if not the best. Second place at Combo Breaker in their first tournament, offline tournament ever for a fighting game event in a 1,000 plus man bracket. Umisho coming in there and getting second place only to Tempest in a really, really close match. That is some impressive play.
I mean, maybe the key to tournament success, James, is you have to have no previous tournament experience, no posture, and then you're good.
Where did that shade come from?
No, if there's a video of Flash Metroid, because Umisho has the best spot. Like, I think it's the most entertaining posture I've ever seen while they're playing. And they're like hunched. You can't see me right now, but like when we get a shot back, I'll show you. They lean over the controller in such a fashion, like it's not even a dig. I'm just like, damn, you are gaming. Like it is the number one gamer posture, and right now we're gonna see the number 1 and number 2 gamer right here. Who's gonna come out on top and who's gonna go lose side?
Did you see Umisho with the ultimate mind games at the start of that round?
My controller's broken, bro.
Standing still, and Supernoon's like, "Are you okay?" And then Umisho ran up and started pressuring him. Like Supernoon was stopped playing because he wasn't sure what was going on, and then Umisho took full advantage of that.
With the in-game and out-of-game mix-up. And just so chat knows, because it's like, oh, we're hating on Ramlethal. I am the main proponent of saying pick a top tier, all right? We don't got time to play low tier or weaker characters. Pick the strongest thing. I'm going to tell you they're strong, though.
Dude, it just reminds me, there was once on Marvel vs. Capcom 3, a match at EVO where someone put Phoenix on point and then almost kind of acted like he made a mistake, and the other guy's like, do you need to change? And he's like, no, it's fine. Round started, and he did Team Super, and the other guy called the assist, and he killed 2 characters instantaneously. Like, he played the mind game like, I made a mistake. I wasn't supposed to put Phoenix at point, but that was his plan the entire time.
That's actually amazing. I love that. So, you know what? Mind games are super important, and the only game we're seeing get played right now is Umisho's pressure game. But Supernoon fighting right back with the YRC should be able to get the full corner extension here.
Look at the staggered pressure right now from Supernoon, but Umisho playing very patient, very defensive, and that's one of the things is, you know, obviously Happy Chaos a strong character, but has very weak defense, and the thing that makes Umisho so strong in this game is their ability to handle that pressure. They're so good at not getting opened up.
Yeah, defense is such a crucial part to this game, and knowing when to cycle through your defensive options as well. We saw a couple really good YRCs come out that let Umisho steal their turn back, and Ram doesn't have the DP to like try to challenge there. She has to commit the 50 tension to the Morbato, and if you don't have that 100% tension, it's rough, especially when you're trying to FD Chaos the entire time. Supernoon just ran out of gas.
Yep.
Duel 1.
Okay, let's see if Super Noon can make an adjustment and try to keep the army of Ramlethals, the Ram army, continuing forward. The herd, I guess we can call them. The Ram army.
The ram. I need a sheepdog to keep these rams in line. All right, is the sheepdog Leo? Is he?
No, it's gotta be Geo, right?
Geo's the sheepdog. She's not containing the rams.
She's a sheep herder, right? And there's a dog. She's got a dog, right? Dude, I mean, come on.
Those rams have obliterated Geo, just like Umisho's obliterated Super Moon's life bar, because Geo can't handle the swords. Bro, these are some wild rams.
Oh, here we go. I always thought it was funny too, because Bedman had that super that he threw the giant goat at you, and I was always wondering why he wasn't called Ram Lethal, because he's got the lethal ram. Activates.
I need a new co-commentator. I'm sorry, that was a little too much. What production? Oh, you're getting me Jake Ryan too. Okay, good, got it, James. But got it. All according to plan, and all according to pressure on the side of Umisho. James, are you back?
We have removed James Chen from... No, I'm just kidding.
That was really good. That was actually really good. Just like this pressure sequence was really good from Umisho. James Chen will not be returning to the broadcast. I need you to change his name on production to not James Chen. Just... We come to you from the Guilty Gear Strive universe. Where Guilty Gear Strive 2.
I need to bring the cat. I think people want to have Nathan do commentary more than me at this point. So.
Oh my god. We're having too much fun. Sorry, guys.
This all happened because of that DNF tournament, man.
The DNF tournament was amazing. We learned so much about each other and what we enjoy in games. And we definitely were enjoying the matches, just like Umisho is enjoying baiting out all the defensive options in Super Noon, trying to give him a donut on this fine Thursday.
Man, this is such a brutal match here. Start for Super Noon. Umisho trying to win it, as you mentioned, with the 3-0. Here comes the pressure, blocks the YRC, called out the burst, called out the YRC. And again, these are all things that, you know, Umisho is so good at. They are so good at reading the opponent. It's not just the character. A lot of it also comes down to the decisions being made by Umisho.
Yeah, and these players play together all the time. They literally have a Discord where they connect and try to make, like, you know, the U.S. region the strongest region that there is to offer, both the West and the East Coast. So it's not surprising that we're at that layer of gameplay and the layers of pressure coming from the side of Super Noon. Even though he's down, he's definitely not out. Had the super to potentially kill there. Not sure what happened.
Yep. Look, okay. Super Noon on the board. Super Noon on the board. Here we go. Let's see if Super Noon can ride this little bit of momentum. But again, Umisho's so good at stifling and snuffing out that momentum, especially with a character like Happy Chaos, who can really, really throw... It's just so discouraging to fight against this character.
Yeah, you literally get to make a decision on the bullets. It's like, all right, do I try to whip punish or is a gunshot coming towards me, right? Like, you have to make such a hard decision. And right now, this is where Umisho can get the infinite pressure, just continues to run Super Noon down. You brought swords to a gunfight?
Oh, man. And here we go, the confirm. That should do it right there off the RC. And then a jump shot. Look at that pose from Umisho, from Happy Chaos. Finishing it with style, and Umisho has advanced 3-0 very appropriately during Razer week. Razer, Umisho, showing how strong they are in this game.
That was definitely domination if I've ever seen it, because that was kind of a wiggity wash. And it's not like Super Noon doesn't have experience in this matchup, but Umisho just plays absolutely like he's a monster. He's a monster.
And by the way, you know, you had typed in the chat there, you know, people talking about the dad jokes duo here, right? And so, like, last week, I think I said this off stream to you, but, like, you know, coming up with, you know, how commentary duo names exist and everything. So I figured Jake and the Fat Man would probably be a really, really good team name for us. If anybody even knows what that is anymore, that is definitely an old school reference right there.
You're dating us, James. You're dating us. It's fine. It's fine. Golly,
man.
but man, we are having such a good time so far with all of the James. You're showing no chat, no. But yeah, we've got even more high tension matches coming up. We have Tempest next. Tempest, Mike and Ike, Tempest, NYC versus Paragon, Flash, Metroid.
Okay.
So, you know, we didn't get the Kai Leo from before with Kizzy, but now we're definitely going to get the Kai Leo here with Flash versus Tempest. And I think Flash, with some of the most skin in the game, is going to be able to handle, you know, the pain that Leo can deliver. This character's so good.
Yeah, and so it's going to be interesting here because, like, let's say Flash does take this. I mean, we saw the clutch that he had against Solstice earlier in the tournament. If he does manage to defeat Tempest, I wonder if that's going to make, you know, Kizzy maybe try to reconsider, go back to the Kai, but we'll see what happens.
Well, I think I like Kizzy going to the Ram here because obviously you want to be able to play that top tier character in matchups you don't feel as comfortable in. So, you know, maybe this tournament is just a way to feel it out and see how you're placing yourself in the matchup. But we're going to see how our host feels about this because Flash is going to be coming into the future, but we're going to Yeso in a Flash.
Winners round one behind us here. We jump into the winners quarterfinal. Few matches to close out the round there. We started off with Marvello dominating Shine. Of course, you know, Shine's kind of between a rock and a hard place. Of course, Potemkin really got hit pretty hard with that Season 2 patch, and the Geo hasn't quite worked out, so Shine in a pretty tough spot there and falls to Marvello. Moving on down, Red Ditto taking care of business against Apology Man, the 3-0. And this is, of course, Red Ditto, you know, 2 weeks ago had his best performance we've seen from him so far this season. Really seems to be ramping up at the right time. I'm not 100% sure if Red Ditto is going to be going to EVO, but I would love to see him there. And I think he is playing some of his best skill here at the right time and looked really good in that set. Pretty dominant there against Apology Man, and moves on today. The final set we got to look at, it's Umisho. Super Noon, of course, you know, I was kind of going back and forth with Super Noon on Twitter last week, and Super Noon's feeling pretty confident in the prep, feeling like he's there, you know, kind of hitting the right spots in terms of getting ready for EVO. That certainly is going to sting, but I think we all aren't too surprised when we see Umisho 3-0s these days because they're so good on the Happy Chaos. Really kind of clinical with that character, and of course, you know, Umisho's going to be a big threat in the bracket here tonight, looking to get redemption after, you know, Peppery Splash took over first place a couple of weeks ago. So those three move on to the second round. That sets us up for a winners quarterfinal that will be Tempest versus Flash, Bean and Razo, Peppery Splash and Marvello, and then Red Ditto and Umisho. So the two young guns, the two fresh faces to Series E, duking it out there in our second round. Quick update on how things have shaken out on the loser side before we keep things rolling. Kizzy K took out Solstice. That was a 3-2 win. Jonathan Tene beats Days 3-1. And then SQ beats Shine 3-0. And Apology Man and Super Noon matching up right now, and that would be the last matchup of losers round one. So that's where the bracket sits right now. Before we go to a break, do want to tell you about something new we are doing at our esports arena locations all across the country. It's called PvE. Now we know some of you folks love to put 3 or 4 hours into a bracket, really get your feet wet in competition, but some folks don't have the time, don't have the desire to put in that much time. But we want to give you some esports competition in more bite-sized pieces, and PvE does just that. You can go out to any esports arena location all across the country today and compete in PvE. We run multiple different leaderboards every single week with cash prize pools for each. A range of different titles and modes are featured every single time that you can go compete in. You can get some Guilty Gear Strive on, Valorant, Aim Labs, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Home Run Derby, Mario Kart, and more. All you have to do is go out, purchase some tokens, use those tokens to enter in the leaderboards you want to compete in and put up your best scores. And you can keep track of your scores on the overall leaderboards on our YouTube 24/7 live stream every single week. So make sure to head to your local esports arena today and compete like my friends are here today. We would love to see you there. Remember, there's cash and prizes on the line every single week. So use exclamation point locations in Twitch chat right now, and you can find an esports arena near you. We're going to go to a quick break right now, but we've got plenty more ahead of us here. We've got winners quarterfinals on the other side of this break.
I'll be loading up, they wanna package this. Pray for peace, pacifist, I'm never old enough to give a promise.
I'm fading.
One bad headache can crash your entire game.
Excedrin relieves headaches fast. Excedrin, game over for headaches.
Round one is in the books here for Series E Guilty Gear Strive, and we're going to be moving on to the next round on the winner's side, starting with Tempest versus Flash. Then we're going to get Bean and Razzo, Peppery Splash, Marvello, Red Ditto versus Umisho.
Oh,
Let me ask, which of these matches, Jake, are you looking forward to most?
Honestly, Red Ditto versus Umisho is one of my favorites, but then also I'm not sure if we're gonna get it on stream, but it'd be nice to see Peppery Slash versus Marvello, because I always like watching Pep play, and Pep took SQ to 3-2, and now SQ is still moving on in the loser's bracket. Sadly, Shine is out. The Wrath of Ramlethal definitely reined him in, so Ram and Chip taking him down, and then Daze is also out as well. But I'd have to say Red Ditto versus Umisho or Pep versus Marvello. But we've got Tempest, NYC, Mike and Ike's own versus Paragon Flash Metroid. That's our first match of the day, or for this part of the day. Sorry. Got that dad brain. I keep forgetting things.
Yeah, but Flash Metroid, of course, just coming off of that super clutch comeback final round against Solstice. Tempest running through Kizzy 3-1. So let's see how this goes over here. Let's see which one is going to be able to assert their dominance here at the start. And it looks like that's going to be Tempest for now.
Oh, yeah. Something Leo does really well is assert their dominance. And Kai, you're going to have to go back to the castle, all right? Go back to the drawing board, because there are no drawings, only hieroglyphics, because you're in the past, old man.
Man. Back in the days when we had to buy Evo on DVDs, you know, when we didn't have streams and such, you know.
You had to buy Evo on DVD. Dang, James. You trying to get these people a number?
Dude, there was, I mean, one of the earliest years out there. I mean, literally the first, I always joke that Arliath was the first Evo stream, because during the Daigo Parry year, he was literally on IRC trying to type what was happening in all the matches as they were happening.
That's ridiculous. Actually was just giving us the sacred text. Yeah.
That's what we had to do back then. Man, here we go. Nice. RC gonna be able to, no, not gonna be able to get that all the way through.
Doesn't matter the follow through on the dash up. Ride the lightning gets around on the board. Flash Metroid not going down without a fight. Excellent comeback from that situation against Tempest.
Man, you wish that Evo DVDs were $9.99, man. Come on.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like back then, the DVDs were actually a crucial part of making sure Evo didn't lose like thousands and thousands of dollars every year.
Yeah, gotta get those DVD sales right now. And giving us a nice sell on this show was Flash, and just not afraid on defense one bit. PRC to slow down, keep yourself safe on the side of Tempest. Now the Vortex begins.
Oh, okay, the YRC gonna get Flash out of that situation, and you know what? Tempest tried to go for some mix-ups, and as a result, put themselves into the corner, so Flash being able to take advantage of that, and Flash going up 1-0, maybe. Finally starting to acclimate himself with this online, this newfangled online thing.
Flash, Metroid, and winners. What a statement. That's something I thought I wouldn't hear on the online sphere in a million years. But not going to happen today. Flash, Metroid getting the first win against Tempest. Not what we would be expecting. I mean, I can see this happening in an offline environment, but Flash is a man built for offline. But now showing us that he's built different and can handle the online as well.
Yeah, I mean, get with the times, old man. You know, it's that whole meme or whatever now. But I mean, I only know that because people send that meme to me constantly. Okay, look.
It's okay, James.
Stop sending me those memes, Jake. Stop it.
Fireballs used to be so good in Super Turbo. It's okay, James. Let's go get our Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, I have my walker, and you're like, back in the day, we bought Evo on DVDs. Sure thing, James. Now, let's get you to bed.
Let's get you to bed. And right now, Flash trying to getting put to bed by the young man Tempest, saying, "You're 36, you can't play on these streets anymore."
Oh, man. Oh, nice neutral jump to start the round from Flash. Didn't get the conversion, though. The hit start wasn't long enough for him to get that full combo.
Yeah, and now a full combo extension that you'll get from Leo off of that overhead. Just so good, but so I believe that is a reaction on the Vapor Thrust as he sees the overhead. I can see that from Flash, and I can see great defense from the side of Tempest as well on the dust. Oh, man.
Fishing with that far slash, got the hit, got the burst out of Tempest now.
Oh, my
and
God.
just wow, full screen Flash kick? What the?
Yep, making sure it finishes too. Wasn't sure if the Ride the Lightning was going to do the job, so the red RC helps you finish it off. Flash Metroid evening it up, trying to get a 2-0 lead. This is not what I expected.
Yeah, but you know what? Look at that. And Flash not letting Tempest get away with this fight. But now here comes Tempest. Oh! Let's just wake up Invuls all day. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, I want Flash to do it.
Oh my God. Even better to do it right there. Gets the full stick of butter, which is tragic.
Dangerous. The YRC, yep, he decides to spend a little bit of that meter to keep the corner. Doesn't want to let Tempest escape. And you see, the Kai's favorite pastime, run up throw. And here we go. Oh! And then Leo's favorite pastime. Oh, man.
Yeah, run up flash kick. And you get the full confirm on the 5K right there. So good. From the side of Flash, waiting for the flash kick this time, giving a lot of respect to the side of Tempest. Any counter hit, look at the job done, and there it is. But the burst comes back right at that perfect moment. The run up throw, my man is command grabbing. Uh-oh. Guess for game. Oh!
Oh, man. Dang, just the 2K check right there from Flash, and here we go. Flash Metroid up 2-0 here in Series E. Like I said, we haven't seen the greatest performance from Flash, and I only call that out not because I'm trying to disparage him, but because, you know, for as good of a player as he is offline, we don't get necessarily to see that as often here on Series E, but we are seeing it today. He has a 2-0 lead over Tempest, the current combo breaker reigning champion.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. In the most recent tournament, CEO, Flash did get top 8. Gotta remember that. So out of recent results, Tempest wasn't able to make it out there. Flash is feeling good with that placement, you know, feels like they could have done better as well, as he gets to learn Kai more, especially with how close the patch was to that. So, I mean, don't sleep on my man Flash. He's got the results recently. Oh my god.
What the wrong direction? That was crazy. And here we go, through the wall. And now Tempest says, no, okay, we're done here. We're done here. Enough of this, Flash. The future is now, old man. Here comes Tempest getting the win here to start.
Yeah, Tempest getting the round on the board. Now you just have to be able to close it out. And starting this way on this next round is how you want to try to close it.
All right, here we go. Squash against the wall. And then super. And yeah, Tempest seems to have wrested all the momentum from Flash now. Tempest's like, wait, I remember how to play now. All right, let's go. Oh,
that was such a good anti-air with the jab. And the burst just comes out full screen. Air ball and a half, and the game even up now. A perfect to get a game on the board for Tempest. You know, still 2 more to go, but that's a way to send it.
Yeah, that is a way to send a message right there. And Tempest definitely looking solid here. And, you know, that kind of win is one of those wins that you're like, okay, Tempest can probably take the next 2 games. But again, you know, we only say that probably just because of Flash's history of online events, but he clutched it out against Solstice. So let's see if he can clutch it out here against Tempest.
Yeah, we'll see what the clutch factor is right now. Going to be trying their hardest. And yeah, you can't do that raw, but no full punish from the side of Tempest. You got to get a better punish on that block stun dipper. And oh my god, yeah, no more reversals.
That was a cool little sequence right there. Staggered with that jump dust. And, oh, what? You're going to touch a button, so I'm just going to shoot you in the face. Oh, man.
That was such a good reaction. Oh my god, Flash Metroid. What are you made of? Oh my god, made of brilliance and determination. 1 round away. Flash with what a sacred edge. Jesus.
Yeah, and honestly, the thing that makes that super so good too is obviously it's plus on block, right? So you just toss it out there, and that's basically what Flash was going for. But here we go, Tempest trying to go back to game 3 ways here and get 2 9 perfects like he did in that game. Chasing Flash down into the corner. The empty low. Gonna get the wall splat here. All the tension. Is he gonna get the super in time? He does.
Oh, yeah. Leo's battery is fully charged, all right? We call it AAA because it's looking good, all right? We got it replaced. Easy peasy. No need to tow you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's gonna tow you to the junk shop, basically, man.
Oh man, and trying to not get turned into junk right now is Flash Metroid. I may be old, but damn, am I efficient. He's like a Honda Civic. Better with more miles.
Too close. Unfortunately, the stun dipper wasn't going to combo naturally, but had the RC to keep himself safe. Now pushing him away and gets out of the corner. That's really important for Flash. Trying to back off. Look at this. He's got a nice life lead here, but we know how much Leo can delete you instantaneously. Keeping
but you have to look at the risk gauge.
On him.
Oh my god, so much risk and so much crank, and you're done. The first fate, the spacing was immaculate. You are done. The risk meter was red at that point. You took 1 more block, you got hit by a frame trap, you were done. And Flash Metroid could smell the fear. So good. Your face, you're like, what just happened, bro? What just happened? He just whooped his ass.
Go Flash. Showing what he has. And again, you know, I mean, it's kind of crazy because, like I said, the people who watch this week after week after week and maybe don't have the chance to watch a lot of these offline events are just like, whoa, Flash is like Galaxy Brain here. But as I've mentioned, this is what he's been doing for decades in the Guilty Gear series and in fighting games in general. So he was one of the earliest scientists of fighting games as well. There's that whole heart versus mind thing that's, you know, people have been talking about. I know I talk about it a lot, you know, with like frame data and feeling it out and all this stuff. And, you know, for a long time, the old school players were mostly built out of that heart. They did like to feel out fighting games. But I still remember at a final round event, Flash Metroid walking up to me with the 3-ring notebook binder book when he was playing Cammy in Street Fighter 4, and he opens it up and he has every sequence written down for Cammy back throw into ambiguous cross up for the entire like 40 character cast at that time, dude. It was all just written down there. Flash, one of the original scientists of the fighting game community, and he's always been very, very strong.
That's actually wild to me that he had the whole 3-ring binder. It's his secret notes. Those are the ancient scrolls right there, all right? And we're going into another match, which is not ancient history. This is the current the present. And this is a present for us to watch right here. Razo versus Bean, Intel Zone. Does the processing power, is it strong enough to deal with the Ninja?
All right, Bean, of course, taking out Jonathan Tene. And Jonathan Tene and Razo, two players who have basically dominated Series E since Season 1 started until now. Also getting first at second at CEO as well. So we know that these two players are some of the strongest. But Bean took out Jonathan Tene in the first round. And so now Bean trying to do the same, but this super is going to give the first round to Razo. So not going to be as easy for Bean this time.
Yeah, not as easy for Bean. And Razo, you know, Razo was pushed into the corner in that situation too from Bean, but it didn't matter. We know how explosive this character can be. The double-sided flash kick. Absolutely love seeing Razo utilize one of the best tools that Leo has at their disposal.
And now Bean with the pressure gets the throw, continuing that pressure over there in the corner. You see him always backdashing out and coming back in there just in case, but this is gonna hurt. Are you dead?
Almost.
Almost.
Pixel in a dream. That was so
Almost.
much damage. Doesn't matter. Now you are. Headbutt. All right, go back to the Chip Nation, okay? You're not welcome here. I'm the king. You're just a false king. That was messed up.
He's a president of some made-up country or something like that. You know, look, Leo earned his right to be king through hard work and through proper elections and such. Chip, he just made up his own country. He was like, you know what? I want to be a president, so here's my country.
Hey, you know you're a fugitive, right? Not in my country. Chip. Oh man, right now Chip away as he's crumbling down, tumbling down, getting
what a
absolutely obliterated. Oh my god, there's no way you're dead.
Okay. So here we go. This is Bean's opportunity. Safe jump timing, but the RC keeping the DP safe. It's really interesting too, because, you know, now that I think about it, most Arxis games have made it so that DPs can't be RC'd or conversioned, etc., etc. In this game, they were just like, if it's blocked, you can just RC it, whatever. Keeping your invul moves safe on block, such a powerful tool to have.
Yeah,
But
I don't know. Dice K's blurred vision once again.
Chip can do it too, though. He can definitely DP into RC if he wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, you know, having the option available is something that isn't. Oh my god, I hate it here. You cannot escape. Bean with the wake up throw, El Clasico of Guilty Gear, but the wake up backdash is just as good. Double overhead. I'm still plus. I'm still plus.
Block, yeah, still has the pressure. So nice YRC caught Razo, even though Razo didn't touch a button. But here comes Bean. Oh, doesn't have the meter for the 6K RC just yet. Just literally chipping away at the light. But then, the checks from Razo, that 5P that he's been using so well, but doesn't need the 6K as the third hit of the Rekka to do it. And there we go, overhead into RC.
Yeah, so close. One decision away from Razo being able to close that out for a 2-0, but Bean staying alive, fighting back excellently. What a whip punish.
Actually, I'm trying to remember now. Is he doing the full Rekkas into the overhead, or is he just doing one into the overhead?
I think he was doing two.
Okay.
Into the overhead.
But he
Oh my god.
No. Too far for the burst. Here we go. Super. Not gonna kill. Leo's gonna still be alive. Again, Chip, not the high damage that like a Ramathal has. Has a safe jump set up once again. RC's to keep the pressure going. Watch out for that 6K. He still hasn't done it, and finally, there it is. And that's why Bean's 6K is so good. He's so good at just constantly pressuring lows, making you feel like that he's never going to go for that 6K option. He finishes so many rounds that way, but that's because he pesters you with so many lows that it's so scary to stand block him.
Literally sounds like a father in his 40s trying to get a home improvement project done. He just keeps saying lows in his sleep when he's at home to his kids. And he finally took the high road and took Razo straight to Home Depot. Wonderful stuff from the... I'm sorry. Oh, man. Oh, man. And I'm sorry for Razo having to hold down all of this chip pressure right now. Yeah, exactly. In chat, gotta go to Lowe's, all caps.
And here we go, baits out the flash kick with that safe jump again. Gonna get good damage, and actually that is draining a chunk. It's still not gonna be able to kill, but we saw what Bean was able to do with the positive meter bonus before, but Razo is just not scared to flash kicks.
Oh my god, yeah, not scared of flash kick, and your life bar is gone in a flash, but now all Bean has to do is find one more opportunity, not getting the punish on the flash kick. I'll do it again!
What? Oh my god, watch out. Wake up throw! You are a brave, brave soul, Bean. Gets the wake up throw.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta go for it. And after all the flash kicks that Razo has been displaying, throw does beat the flash kick. And right now, Bean is beating the lesson into this old man that is Leo. Gosh darn. And now this meaty setup is huge because now you just get to continue your pressure because of the positive intention. No, just gets to dash out. Good stuff from Razo.
Oh, but here it goes, building up that meter. And again, in and out. And there it is. There's that Rekka. Baits the burst. Oh boy. Can he kill off of this with the super? This should be able to kill, I think. Maybe not.
It does no damage. It does no damage, James.
Oh my god. Dude, I feel so bad for chip players. No, I don't. I don't feel bad for chip players at all. What a 6P timing. Bean goes up 2-1 over Razo.
So good from Bean so far. Wow, I'm actually really impressed with how they're playing at the moment, dealing with the pressure that Razo can present so well because, you know, Chip has to play it incredibly safe and keep everything as airtight as possible because Razo gets one correct read on a flash kick and you die. But Bean has definitely been riding that thin line very well.
And remember, keep in mind too that oh no, never mind. That wasn't the matchup that I thought it was earlier. Okay. All right. Oh jeez, gets the counter hit. And now Razo, look at this damage. He's like I said, you're a chip player, you see the damage that you do, and you're just like, man, gotta do some more work. And then everybody else hits you, and you just lose chunks of life. And here comes Bean. Yep, gonna get the air throw, put you back in the corner. Where are you going? Tries to bait out another flash kick, and then checks the forward movement. There it is, baits out the flash kick this time, but had the RC to keep it safe. And so Razo taking round number 1.
Razo getting number 1, catching that backdash just a little bit too active and making Bean have to second guess that option. But now second guessing their defense, getting pushed into the corner. When do you off to burst? Immediately. Give me a burst. Give me a burst.
Yeah, kind of smart. Maybe he kind of knew he was going to burst, so, you know, try to go for the 2H right there just to get as much damage on the single hit that he can. This isn't going to kill again. Look at that little oh my god, it's just not
Don't feel sorry
enough.
for them. Don't feel sorry for them. All right?
But
we know better.
The key is he does get that safe jump afterwards with the hard knockdown, so that's why. What? Did he DP through the DP? Wait, what just happened? What?
He did DP through the DP. That was sick. That was sick.
Is that not a true block string? 2 hits of the DP? What? What?
He DP'd and then DP'd again after the clash. That's
Was it a clash? Okay, I didn't see the clash. That's okay.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better. That makes me feel better. I missed the clash. Okay.
It definitely shattered our expectations because that was such a sequence. And right now, one sequence away, Bean trying to close this out. Does not want to go to a 2-2, but now explode for your transgressions.
Yeah, but no meter, so wasn't going to be able to super him. YRC blocked! And yes, so there you go. Razo staying alive. 2-2. Not quite done yet.
Oh, yeah. That was, really good from Razo staying composed because even though Chip had that lead right there, it was one knockdown and then Leo makes you guess and you die versus it was a next touch wins situation at that point. And we saw that Bean wasn't able to hold on for dear life against the Lion. The Lion was hungry, man. All right. Got to do what you got to do. And now we're going to see which player can do and give what it takes to get this 5th game. Are we getting to a final round, James?
Potentially. That is definitely. Oh, no. You just went for it. Razo trying to get revenge for their good friend Jonathan Tene. As I said, those two playing each other all the time, having the strategies and, game theorizing and everything. Bean did take out Jonathan Tene earlier in the tournament. And Bean trying to do a repeat here by taking down Razo. But Razo, look at this. The reads, the pressure. looking strong, but this is where Bean's getting started here. Bean has the potential to just to 6B.
Okay, 6B into the full confirm, and this is when the party starts now. Throw into the zone and the super. You know, you get plus frames afterwards because you can RC, but the YRC clap right back. And the
6K. Can this kill?
Dead? Oh, you are dead. 100%. Almost dropped it, but wow. One round away. Bean, so close. How are you going to be able to close this out? That's the question.
Bean match point, counter hit, trade. Oh, speaking of counter hit, gets the 2K, but misses with the flame pillar. Gets the burst out of Razo now. Probably no more burst for the rest of this round, so that's important. Bean can go all out here. Nice challenge from Razo to get the trade off of the instant air dash, but the overhead and the RC again. Almost accidentally dashed under.
Yeah, huge extension and great defense at the beginning, but you can't block the lows afterwards. Bean, one sequence away, has the positive tension here. Trying to escape, trying to not let Razo get anything locked down. One more touch, you have the RC to extend here, and that's all you'll need with the overhead. More than enough Alpha Blade to cut Razo's hopes in the winner's side straight out of the situation. Going down 3-2. Bean, really strong. Wow.
Back to back over Jonathan Tene and now Razo. Bean, there's a reason why I said he might be the best chip in NA right now. Look at what he is doing here, leaving a pile of not just bodies, but Razo and Jonathan Tene always placing like in top 4 here at Series E. First and second at CEO recently, and Bean running right through both of them. Ooh. Ow.
Just going straight through, and you know what? Bean has what it takes to get to that level. Hopefully we get to see them at EVO. I'm not 100% sure of their attendance, but they can take down some of the best, all right? When you aim at the king, you go for the head, and that's exactly what Bean did, and he's moving ahead to the winner semifinals of the bracket now. Feeling really good about that gameplay we've been able to see. They're going to have to wait. Oh, no, they're going to be fighting Flash Metroid, so obviously the winner of that will be waiting for the winners of our next match. I believe Peppery Splash and Marvello is already going on, so we're going to be getting Red Ditto versus Umisho.
It is kind of a shame because, I mean, we've missed Peppery Splash's match in both of the first round, both of the first and second rounds of winners finals. So if Peppery Splash does happen to take it over Marvello, would love to see Peppery Splash's match the next round. And frankly, I would also love to see Marvello continue forward. Can you imagine if we did get the Bean Marvello
oh my God.
match at the winners finals, dude?
That'd be pretty good. Chip on chip violence. Oh man.
Oh man.
Can Chip TOD chip? That's the question. Can he 100% himself? Oh man.
It's gonna be the 100% chip damage match right there, man. Oh, okay. So
Golly.
I think you said we're moving on to Red Ditto versus
Red Ditto versus
Umisho next, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Try to get that set up for you guys. Anytizers, Red Ditto, and once again, shout outs to Razer. This is Razer week here on Series E, and you know, if you guys haven't heard of Razer, then you're new to the FGC. Frankly,
wait, hold on,
because they've been doing so much work for the FGC. They have been one of the earliest supporters, making joysticks, making wonderful controllers for the FGC. Not just that either, but even if you aren't a fighting game player, you have access to all their keyboards and mice and gaming chairs and such. They have been making tons of peripherals for the gaming community at large. So again, thank you to Razer, and thank you for all of their support for the FGC over all the years.
Yeah, very important to have that support, and the guns are the #1 support on the side of Umisho right now, just trouncing over Red Ditto.
Oh, interesting. Air throw right now for Red Ditto, so Red Ditto has an opportunity, and you know, Happy Chaos, another one of those characters that can melt if the offense is tight and you get that big hit, especially on all that risk gauge. But no, too far away for the RC, the PRC, the shockwave did not hit Umisho, and so there was no slowdown on Umisho.
Yeah, that lack of slowdown is what let Umisho just run away with that round. And, you know, again, playing with you like the controller's unplugged, just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Like, I say this about a lot of players. Like, sometimes the best thing is to do nothing, and you have to ask yourself, am I too stupid to do nothing?
Wow, what an air throw tech. But still, Umisho manages to get the hit.
Oh, man, and getting the hit and converting off of it is two sides of the same coin. And now one touch away from finishing off Red Ditto right here. Crustacean Chris. I love these names.
Right.
What does it mean?
Look at this. Look at that wrist gauge. It is flashing, but Umisho finding the one moment to counter poke, get the hit, and take the game.
Yeah, and taking the game to the next level. I had to change my background to green because it is Razer week. I forgot. I had it blue. I had it blue in the back earlier, and I was like, wait a minute. I feel
like I should just pull up my green screen just to have the green in the background for, you know, just that's it.
Just solid green and put the big Razer logo. Nah, today we're shouting out the color green and looking green and towards greener pastures. There's Umisho as he takes Red Ditto out like old Yeller.
Okay, so
James.
one game for Umisho.
Just says,
okay.
Ram just read Of Mice and Men. Ram is now Lenny. I'm sorry, Lenny.
Okay.
There's gonna be. I'm sorry, I can't. The bit's over.
Well, this round isn't over just yet, but Umisho with a huge life lead over Red Ditto gonna apply this pressure. And you know, while Happy Chaos's zoning was nerfed, his offense was kind of made a little more potent from the Season 2 patch. And it's something that Umisho has said that they enjoy more, that they get to be more aggressive. You don't see the Happy Chaoses hanging back and shooting from full screen as much before, but they're now just way scarier up close for the pressure.
And, you know, scarier up close, but Ram is also terrifying up close. That back throw on the roll through from Umisho from Red Ditto was actually amazing. But now we're going to see that amazing pressure that you were just discussing into the Crumple skilled skin. I can't get away from this wall.
Yeah, and again, that's one of the powers that Happy Chaos as a character has. He's got a lot of grounded combos. He doesn't need the juggles as much, and the grounded wall splats are the ones that give you that crumple, so they can't spring off the wall like they can in
Oh, you're dead. No, not yet.
Oh, whoa, you're still alive. And so getting
close.
that ground crumple is so important. Oh, but every once in a while, Happy Chaos can still get the kill from full screen.
That was all because of the curse right there. Just able to pop off 2 quick shots, and Red Ditto just did not have enough enough health to work with.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Look at this, just block string, yeah. Trying to push you all the way to the corner. Look at all that wrist gauge. Of course, gets the burst, and now counter hit, gonna be able to confirm off of that. Yep.
Continuing to push in the corner here, and I love that from Red Ditto, staying at that space where you're just a little bit of outside of Umisho's normal range, and now it's the throw loop, so I don't want to ride the Ram coaster.
Yep, and there it is. There's that Red Ditto patented fadeaway right there, but Umisho was patient enough to block it, but it doesn't matter because Red Ditto just deleted Happy Chaos with a single super. So it's a shame we never got to see Ramlethal versus Happy Chaos in the story mode, right?
Oh,
we never got
that
to see those
sick.
two go up against each other.
Who would win? That's the question. Be like, you know how strong Ram is? She almost destroyed the whole world and, you know, universe. But Happy Chaos is just a different being. So, I mean, I would like to see Ram versus Eno at the end. Sorry, spoilers, guys. But that'd be exciting to see. I mean, in the second chapter, like, I don't know, Ram didn't do the most. Biken was the hero of the day. Also Faust. Rest in peace.
I mean, honestly, though, like, the way the story was presenting it, though, Happy Chaos was like the epitome of just complete power and evil, so he probably would win versus Ramlethal from a lore standpoint, you know.
Yeah.
Is it too late I mean, are we actually at the past the point of spoiler warnings for that? Like, can I discuss like plot points of that story mode, or am I still not allowed to talk about those things?
Yeah, I think we're past the statute of limitations on spoilers for Guilty Gear Chapter 2. I'm sorry. Like, we're good. Sorry, you know, Bed Girl is there. Viking died. Faust died and turned into a funny ghost. When are we getting funny ghost Faust in the game? When are we getting funny pressure? Oh my god, nothing funny about that. And I like that. Got the cheeky reload in between as well.
I mean, okay, so I'll ask a spoilery question after this match is over, because I wanted to confirm something, that's all. Okay, here we go. Pressure from Red Ditto. Gonna be able to kill this round for sure. Yeah, Happy Chaos is dead. Happy Chaos, another one of those characters that melts. Not a lot of guts, and so easily gonna get taken down here. But here we go. This round determines who goes up 2-1.
Incredibly close as they're fighting back and forth, but now it's Crumple City as we continue to hold all of this corner pressure into the OTG. It's so hard because even if you block everything, the wrist stage gets cranked, and you know what? You might just get cranked in the next dimension. Not going to be enough damage here, but knockdown will determine this next interaction.
Just shy, but yeah, now chip is a problem. I mean, this is what Happy Chaos is always good at, especially when you activate the concentration super like that. That's it. That was checkmate. There's just basically, unless Umisho had a colossal failure at some point, that was the end of the round right there.
Yeah, and one of Umisho's strongest points is his execution. So it would be a catastrophic failure to see that drop in the pressure sequence because he had everything lined up.
Is it actually official that Faust, quote, died, unquote? That's not my question, but, like, is that actually true?
Yes! I don't know. I mean, he turned into a ghost.
Why don't I remember that?
He literally turned into a ghost and flew away. It was really funny.
I guess I need to rewatch that. Okay.
Yeah, he might have just turned into Spooky Faust because that's why he got hunched over.
Right, he got emaciated for sure, yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to this match over here. Okay.
Sent his soul out of his body, and now the soul is leaving Umisho's body.
Beautiful.
Now, yeah.
Try to bait out the burst. Try to bait out a burst. Not gonna happen though. Umisho, again, playing solid defense. Gets the back throw into the RC. Umisho, match point over Anytizers, Red Ditto, Razer, Umisho. Trying to do good with the Razer partner week. Oof.
Yeah, you got to keep it green, got to keep these W's going, and right now it's only looking L's for the side of Anytizers, Red Ditto. I mean, the names said it themselves. We got green Umisho versus red Ditto. Red is for lose, green is for win.
Green. You have the go signal. Oh my gosh, just navigating the sword and the explosion. Beautiful spacing by Umisho. Here comes the corner pressure. Goes for the low after running up twice and stealing turns. Catches Red Ditto. That should do it. And Umisho in Razer Week, continuing forward in the winner's side of the bracket.
Umisho continues to shoot his way through the opponents. Just no problems whatsoever on this Happy Chaos. Doesn't matter if you nerf my zoning. I've got better pressure that's going to be coming up next. And what fantastic play so far. And, I know we didn't get to see it, but winner side on the other side. No more Marvello. We got Pep. We got Big Pep.
Okay,
Big
so
Pep.
let me ask this question. So again, spoiler warning, but whatever. We're past that at this point. Has it always been theorized that Axel, the girl that he's been trying to get back to this whole entire time, was Ino? Was that like a fan theory for a very long time? Okay, because that caught me by surprise. But I just I'm not a lore person, so
I'm almost certain that was. I don't know. I think that was. Yeah, I think that was already.
Okay.
But I'll let the chat be the ultimate decision makers there.
I've had so much trouble trying to keep track of the Guilty Gear storyline, and so when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, like I was kind of shocked. So
it was subtextual. It was definitely in the subtext.
Yeah. Fair. Okay. Got it. Okay. Thank you guys. Just wanted to make sure. So
God. And you know what? We're just going to make sure that the rest of the bracket is shaping up the way we anticipated. And the only person that can tell us right now is a wonderful host, the man himself. Yeso, take it away.
All right. Put your hands up if you had Flash making it to top 8 winner's side on your bingo card. Put your hands down, you liars. Flash, though, looking damn good today. I love seeing it. It's, I hate feeling like I have to wait until land to really see Flash popping off, but he's looking really good today. An impressive win there against Tempest, 3-1 there. Now we'll be matching up against Bean, who went the distance with Razo and won that one 3-2. That's a fascinating matchup. Not sure how that Kai Chip matchup shakes out there, but I'm looking forward to that one. Meanwhile, on the other side, we get Peppery Splash and Umisho, which is a fun one. Of course, when you mention the context that, I believe it was 3 weeks ago, we had them both matching up and Umisho taking the victory in grand finals. Then 2 weeks ago, the last time we had Guilty Gear Strive here on a Thursday night, Peppery Splash makes it to grands and Umisho does not, and Peppery Splash takes the win. So it is our technically past 2 defending champions here in our Thursday night bracket matching up in winners semifinals. So those are your 2 matchups coming up in winners semifinals, and that should be a fun one. If I'm doing predictions here, I think I'm taking Flash and Peppery Splash. It feels almost like sacrilege to not pick Umisho there, especially because Umisho, they're looking really damn good so far today. But I feel like Peppery Splash is feeling good in this matchup and could take the win. So I'm going to take Flash and Peppery Splash in winners finals. Quickly, let's run through what we've seen on the loser side. I gave you all updates last time. To finish out that losers round 1, Super Noon actually ended up taking out Apology Man. That set went the distance, but it's a 3-2 win for Super Noon. We've seen Razo and SQ face off. Razo took that win 3-0. Tempest and Super Noon. Tempest takes that win 3-0, so a couple of Leos grabbing the sweeps there on the loser side. Those 2 are matched up right now, and Jonathan Tene out. Goes 1-2 today, falling 3-2 to Marvello, and Marvello will play against either the winner, I should say, not either, the winner of Red Ditto and Kizzy K. So that's how things have shaped up on the loser side of the bracket. And of course, I think in a little bit here, we'll actually be able to look at the full bracket of what we've seen so far. Production will let me know if we don't have it right now. No worries. But that is how things have shaken out so far. And Peppery Splash and Umisho, that is kind of the highlight one for me in the winners semifinals, I should say, especially because of how both of those 2 have looked really, really good as of late, especially here in Series E. But I'm psyched to see Flash this deep on the winner's side of the bracket. I've talked about it before. He isn't the biggest fan of online, but seeing him come out and play a hell of a set against Solstice and then look really good against Tempest, I think it's really fun. And if this means that, Flash is hitting his final form in the run-up to EVO, I'm all about it. I can't wait. So that's how things will shake up when we come back. We're going to go to a break right now. Do want to give you a reminder, of course, it is Razer Week this week. If you want to pick up products from any of, or from Razer, I should say, you can pick them all up at walmart.com/esports arena. You can pick up products from them and all of our partners. Again, walmart.com/esports arena. We're also doing an incredible Razer giveaway this week for Razer Week. A ton of Razer swag. You can find all the information you need to enter in that giveaway using the command !giveaway in Twitch chat right now. So make sure to get in there, enter in the giveaway. You're going to want to win. It's literally the biggest giveaway we have done for Razer since the start of Series E, so make sure to check that out. Right now, we're going to a break. When we come back, we got plenty more Series E, so don't go far.
All right, everybody, we are back to the wonderful Series E here by the Esports Arena. Guilty Gear Strive action. Many have fallen so far, but we are in the winner side of things still. Winner semifinals, to be exact, and oh man, these matches are going to be so hype. What's the first one we're looking at, James? I know you were looking forward to this, and I was too.
Oh, Flash Metroid versus Bean. Both of these two players are playing so... I mean, Bean took out Razo and Jonathan Tene, and Flash had that super clutch match versus Solstice, and then defeated Combo Breaker champion Tempest, and they're going up against each other in this next match. And then Peppery Splash and Umisho are going to be going up against each other, but... We've lost some crucial players here. Jonathan Tene has been chipped to death. He literally lost the Bean on the winner side and then lost to Marvello on the loser side. So maybe that's the secret, beating Zato with chip. And then Razo has defeated SQ3-0, so Razo's still alive and will be going up against Tempest, who defeated Supernoon 3-0.
Yeah, really tense matches that we've been able to see here, and the tension is only going to keep rising at this point. Back throw, one of the strongest tools in the game, is now going to utilize to lock down Flash. How do you escape the corner? What a great air throw, and that's how you escape, but the burst is what I will pay to keep you stuck. And you know what? I'm returning payment to sender.
Oh, there we go. There's that overhead. RC gets the burst out of Flash, and now Flash... Ooh, just getting hit by little bits of errant moves, so he hasn't been able to get his offense going. Okay, so here's a chance, but missed the throw. Just tried to go for that throw a little bit too early and is getting pressured here. RC to keep that pressure going, but again, you see the patterns from Bean here. In, backs out. Always. It's, I mean, seriously, the way Bean plays chip, it's seriously like a yo-yo. It's just back and forth and back and forth, and I really like that style because chips... If you have the offense potential that a character like Chip has, you can get kind of lost in your own offense and go crazy, and that's when the opponent finds that clutch DP and interrupts you and drains all your life. So I really like that style that Bean has.
Yeah, it's really important to really space yourself and utilize, again, you know, the mix and aggression is one of the strongest things he has, but so is the movement. So utilizing the movement as another tool to overload your enemy is what we're seeing right here. And you know what? Running out of steam, running out of everything. Flash Metroid, getting the rounds equalized. Good stuff from Bean, just smothered Flash.
All right. Oh, backdash from Flash this time. Flash, 100-yard dash. Goes down to fireball zoning. Interesting.
Yeah, changing up the pace entirely from what you were seeing before, and now changing the pace right back. All right, it's time to throw once again. Alpha Blade comes in, crossout connects, and the point blank stun dipper. You're actually, are you dead? No way. No way.
Oh, not quite, not quite. Just shy. Oh, but the snipe with the 2 slash. And Flash Metroid does, in fact, take game number 1 after even that second round where Bean just ran over Flash. But again, Flash constantly clutching it out this week. It has been so impressive watching Flash. Like I said, we know what he's capable of, but he hasn't shown it here on Series E. But now it's like a completely different beast here.
Yeah, looking at a different beast, and I'm happy that he's able to show these results online now because, you know, constantly an offline threat, and, you know, maybe figured out what the secret sauce was, and finally adjusting to the Kai buffs. It's making him, you know, he found the secret formula, James. Okay, he's figured it out. The code has been digested. Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. Big combo in the corner. Gets the burst out of Bean, and now Bean... as the corner position, tries to go for the throw. So Flash, a couple of very clutch throw reads. Now, Bean didn't have a burst, so I'm not sure what happened with Flash's combo there, if that was just a drop or something. But now he's trapped in the corner, and here we go. Try again! Like I said, Bean has tried to... He's like, you know what? You've punished my throw a couple of times. I think you're going to now switch to something else because you think I'm scared to throw. So he keeps trying to go for the throw, but Flash is still going for the anti-throw options and now goes for the DP.
Yeah, Flash is just continuing to catch Bean off guard. That air-to-air was actually insane off of the Fuja arc, but now is where Bean can really start to shine. The mix-ups come through. Block on the burst.
Too far,
Very good bait.
That's a burst safe situation right there. Crosses him up, gets to the other side. RC gonna try to take him as far to the corner as possible. Goes for the mix-up, and now flashes out of there, but gets checked by the 2P from Bean, and gets the little counter hit that they added to Season 2 for the light attacks.
Yeah, that counter hit state is so strong, especially for like characters looking for confirms, and you get more out of it as well on pretty much universally the cast. So love to see that on the side of Bean, but you know, seeing Flash fight right back. And, you know, even though he's down at a deficit, one interaction can lead to an even health bar. But right now, it is not looking even Stevens. Give me that positive tension. Give me everything.
Backdash from Flash. And Flash, yeah, keeps trying to zone, but Buttons, is that going to kill? No, it'll probably be just shy, right?
Yeah, just shy. And the thing that's hard here is you have to take this meaty. Yup, and the Alpha Blade comes out. You couldn't even DP there, and it was a counter hit. So I think he tried.
It's nice having that light counter hit be a universal system buff for every character, you know, unlike dash canceling from kick and close slash, which some characters can't take advantage of. You know, some characters don't have a dash in the game.
Man, that must feel, I don't know, character seems pretty busted. Pretty busted. Not in the terms of strength, just why'd they do that to my boy?
Did you see her backdash out of the sword swipe? I forgot the name of the move.
Oh yeah. It's alright, we knew what it is. Oh, nice. More lockdown, goes for the empty jump. No, doesn't get empty jump thrown, gets it back thrown by the side of Flash. How do you escape? Just an air dash out of the corner. I love that from Bean, utilizing the quick movement. Uh-oh.
Yep, gets out of there, gets the stun dipper combo, but now the YRC coming back from Bean. Oh, what? He tried to anti-air, but Flash with kind of a delayed air move, kind of whiff punished from the sky, as we've seen from a recent video by Dr. African.
And doing their best to whiff punish. And again, now Flash getting run down by the chip. It just feels like you can't lock down this threat, but a way to deal with the threat is just to... Oh, no!
Oh, my God, gold burst. Oh, shimmy with the BRC, and now has to keep himself safe with the PRC. Tries to go for the DP, and it didn't hit fast enough. Chip actually landed and was able to block in time and get the full punish.
That was tragedy and a half right there. That was rough stuff. Wow. And that sequence, too, it was like RC after RC, just back and forth, spending all the resources to try to escape each other, and then Flash was first to the trigger, which got him caught, and now one trigger pull away from winning this round and getting a 2-1 lead against Flash. Oh, and there it is.
Counter hit. Yeah, Flash just tried to do something in between that. Not sure what it was, but I'm not even sure if Bean meant to make that a frame trap. I mean, he was just doing jump attack into landing attack and just gave Flash enough frame space, like 1 or 2 frames to start hitting a button. Got counter hit. And Bean is going to go up 2-1. So he's taken out Jonathan Tene. He took out Razo, and now has the potential to take out the new online Flash.
Yeah, I know. Flash Online Edition. He might be going back. You know, somebody pulled out his Ethernet cable. What's going on, buddy? Somebody took your connection powers away. You know, dealing with Chip Online is definitely a mission and a half, and right now a mission failed successfully on that burst.
Yep, and here we go. Gonna get the hard knockdown through the wall break. Go for the safe jump, most likely. There we go. And he went for the empty low instead. Flash was thinking the same thing that I was. It's just gonna be the standard safe jump. Oh, look at this, Flash. Okay, remember he was punishing all of Bean's throw attempts in...
I like this. I like this, yep. Yep, breaks the wall too, and now this is the perfect situation. You get the hard knockdown. Oh my god, I hate it here. Spend 50 meter to lose the game. Brother. Oh, brother.
Have we ever seen a Kai win a round after activating Dragon Install? I'm just...
Yes. Yes, Flash did it at the finals.
Okay.
Offline. Yes,
I feel like if you activate Dragon Install, that's like guaranteed death to yourself. Oh, man. It makes me so sad.
Yeah, it sure does. Literally DI into die. Oh man,
Maybe
right now
that's what
trying
it
not to
stands
die.
for, right? DI,
Dra-
Dragon Install. Dragon
It's
Install.
It's E for everybody because you die at the end.
Yeah, should be Dragon Install for everybody, or Dragon Install Energy. That's what they should call it. The Dragon Install Energy. In other words, the DIE.
Yeah. And welcome to the DIE for the side of Flash Metroid. Bean moving on to winners finals in a convincing fashion, overcoming online Flash, not just regular
Crazy,
Flash,
dude.
online edition. And we get to see who moves on in the online edition Series E Guilty Gear Strive bracket for our next match. We haven't got to see him play for the rest of the day, but you know what? He's playing well enough that he's gonna get put on stream one way or another. Peppery Splash.
Peppery Splash, like, look, you're not gonna stream my matches. I'll just keep winning. So you have to eventually. So there he goes. We are gonna see that Zato from Peppery Splash. And again, Jonathan Tene. A lot of people arguing that Jonathan Tene is one of the best, or if not the best, Zato in the NA region. But again, Peppery Splash exists as well. So Peppery Splash in the running for that best Zato in NA.
Yeah, best Zato in NA, definitely up for contention for both of these players. It's going to be really exciting to see. Oh, wait, production, what's that? Oh, we're going to lose. Okay, we're not watching Peppery. Are you sure he's really good? Like, what? You want to watch the VOD of Jonathan versus Marvello? Jonathan already lost. Okay. We shut production down. We're going to go watch Peppery Splash versus Umisho. Okay.
I guess
good.
Production just anti-Canadian or something. I don't know.
No. They're anti-Zato. They already got one out of the bracket. They're like, we can't show another one.
Yeah,
Jake's
but if they're gonna go watch a Jonathan Tene VOD, I mean, you can't say they hate Zato, right?
But he lost. That means it's a good thing for them. Oh,
Okay,
man.
fair.
No losers currently here. Peppery Splash versus Umisho, Razer Zone. Can he be the champion of the week for the sponsor of the week, or is this Orange Zato going to get the job done? I love Tang Eddie.
Would have been confusing alongside that previous match we had with Kai and Ram with all being in the same colors. Yeah.
All the orange characters. Yep.
The orange-black characters is what it comes down to. Oh, and here we go, the pressure into this corner. This is what we see from Umisho all the time, and not going to be any different here to start this game. Round one to Umisho in dominant fashion.
And I can't remember at Combo Breaker who we got to see Peppery fight, but I believe it was, if it wasn't winners, it was Umisho or it was Lost Soul on the Happy Chaos, and it was a very hard matchup for them. And then they had to fight Tempest. I do remember that, but Peppery put up a fight, but this character is just so oppressive. But this is a new version, and right now, same old song and dance.
I think it might have been because Peppery. It was either No, it was Umisho. I think he was the one that sent Umisho to losers bracket. Because Lost Soul was sent to losers bracket by Umisho, if I'm not mistaken. Unless
Peppery got sent to losers by Umisho then. Oh my god.
Okay.
And we are definitely, yeah.
Umisho Lost Soul was a loser side bracket match. What the heck? Where did Happy Chaos go? Deleted.
The Sharks were hungry, brother.
I should have been like Guilty Gear 1, the original Guilty Gear on PlayStation. If you got an instant kill on the opponent, that ended the game. Didn't matter what the round score was. That should have been just like that. That deletion should have just been like game over. That's it. It's done.
Yeah, that would have been wild.
You could actually activate instant kill in the original Guilty Gear by just defending and then entering quarter circle forward plus the button. And if the opponent didn't respond with the same input, that was the end of the game. So it was literally round one fight, just defend, instant kill, game over.
That's insane. And that, what else is insane? Peppery coming back from that first round. You kidding me? Really? That's how you thought? You're like, dang, I'm nasty. I blocked once, I win. GG's. Like, wow, all right. But, somebody who blocked and weathered the storm was the side of Peppery Splash. Even though Umisho was able to get that first round, it did not matter. Peppery clapping back excellently. And that's the thing for Happy Chaos. Yes, he can really apply the pressure. But once he's put on defense, he's got to guess to get out too. And Zato loves it when you have to guess. Clap for me. Dance for me. Block for me. Block for me, baby. Block for me.
All right. So Peppery Splash showing, obviously having a lot of practice. And, when you lose at a tournament like Combo Breaker to a Happy Chaos like Umisho, obviously this is going to be a matchup that you're going to try to practice as much as you can. One of the hardest things is it's hard to find play. Is he dead? Okay.
No.
Last time Happy Chaos got deleted, right? So I thought he was dead again, but no, Happy Chaos survived this time. So, but maybe for how long? Finds it. So, Umisho finds their way out of that corner pressure.
Yeah, found a way to escape, but still stuck under duress. The YRC, you might have a meter penalty, but getting away from Umisho was your goal, and you did not achieve your goal. You're stuck in the same situation, just a different day of the week. Oh my goodness, nice knockdown.
Oh, here we go, piercing. And now try to push to the corner, a little too far away for the 5H to connect. PRC to try to stay in there, try to go up for the air throw. Fortunately, Peppery Splash wasn't punished out of their throw with nice defense.
Defense wins championships, but offense.
But gunshots can kind of throw that concept for a loop there.
Shoot a hole right in your hopes. Oh, man. Yep, had to burst at that point. You do not want to give him the positive tension. Oh, and got hit by just the drills. That's interesting.
Yeah, Sonic Breaker. I kind of remembered Pepper Splash sending Umisho to losers as well, but again, at Combo Breaker. But again, sure the records are out there somewhere.
I'd have to look at it again. Yeah, Pep lost to Tempe. Oh, yeah, then he did beat Umisho. My apologies. I got it mixed up. I knew there was a Chaos and a Leo, so he did end up winning, but it did not matter when he got sent to losers. And right now, clapping right back with Umisho. My God, playing really well here. Yeah, that's why. Sorry, we got commentator brains. We forget from time to time.
Dude,
we've watched a million events.
It's I've always made the comparison, for those of you especially who live in SoCal, you know how this feels, but doing a long 2-hour drive, and then when you get to your destination, you're like, I don't remember anything that happened during the drive at all. Like, I don't remember crossing through this part of the freeway, etc., etc. It's like you're so focused on so many things, and you just can't remember anything that happened along the way.
Yeah, I know about the destination, but sometimes the journey gets a little fogged up. So thank you for clearing that up, chat. My Guilty Gear history has been restored. The annals of truth have been rectified. And right now, Peppery Splash is just, really putting a session onto Umisho. But you make one mistake in the dash block game, and he gets to party.
And now you've got the concentration boost super activated. So now you can just go nuts. Doesn't have the meter for the super though. So Peppery Splash actually gonna live, but having no bullets. Only one bullet left. Finally got the reload. So you see the faultless defense right now trying to prevent himself from dying by Chip. Backdashes away from the range of the piercing. Oh my God, so difficult making it in. Oh my goodness. Trying to avoid the chip so badly.
Yeah, Umisho is definitely an expert in that situation. And while every FD looked to be on point for the side of Peppery, you can't be perfect 100% of the time. And Umisho, lined up the shots, put him into a corner, fish in a barrel. And right now, fighting back. Oh, man.
Especially just because every time you block something with an FD, it just drains chunks out of your tension gauge. And so it's so easy just to lose that tension and not be able to avoid the chip damage later on. Okay.
No way to escape. Yep, still locked down here. Huge chip damage is going to be coming out unless you FD. Wow, what a challenge, actually. Jesus.
And now the counter hit for Umisho, though. Umisho now shot from afar. And here we go. The
Got the
BRC.
Oh. That's confidence to burst right there. You're telling me that you're going to win Pixel in a Dream. You do not think that Peppery is going to get an opportunity to fight back, and I like that decision because you have the concentration super, gets the full reload and the curse. Guard break City. You got to guess one time right, and the Pierce is the right option. Wow.
And you see a lot of the time Peppery Splash in those sequences trying to dash forward in between gunshots. It's not even just to get in, but it's also to build the tension gauge as well, because whenever you dash forward, you build some tension gauge. So he's just trying to continue to build up enough meter to prevent taking the chip damage.
Yeah, oh my god, and even though he's at a deficit here, chip damage and all, getting that gold burst on Zato means you get to take your turn over and over again. The YRC comes out back to back, and the raw dust, my god.
YRC in the tap dust, and just gonna go for the knockdown. I love it. And now, yeah, got the wall crumple, so you know what? He's doing the same thing to Umisho that Umisho does to so many other people. And here we go, he has the life lead officially now.
How's it feel, Umisho, to get crumpled and how the challenge? Oh my god, the 2Ps! Taste your own medicine, trying to get through. The claw connects, but the clone was there. Should be able to kill, yes!
The clone, what a clutch clone that Umisho threw out. Peppery Splash got the gap and came in there and attacked it and hit the clone. And so Umisho was able to take it in that final combo.
That was so rough too. It felt like Pep was making all the right decisions, and then Umisho he said draw and pulled first. That was literally like a millisecond decision that won him that game. That's how close it is between these two right now. Oh man, Umisho.
Woo!
Uh-oh.
And good start for Umisho. Gonna get the, nope, not the wall splat here. But gonna get it now. And actually this time has the meter to be able to take full advantage of it.
That was a draw opportunity.
The wall, and Peppery Splash already down to just about 15% life.
Yeah, and now the unlimited pressure sequence comes out. Pep's not even going to opt to burst there because you know that it's not worth it to be a hero. One more round to get the job done. Umisho now on set point. How is Pep going to apply this pressure? Trying to get to the corner. Gold for what?
Look at this. I can't believe Umisho blocked so much of that at the start over there. That was some tricky movement by Peppery Splash. And here comes Umisho, though, pushing all the way from one corner to the other. The corner carry of Happy Chaos is absolutely insane. Look at this, finding chances to reload in between this pressure thanks to the perfect aim shot. But what a 2S timing from Peppery Splash, the empty jump into 2S, the XSK Samurai. And here we go. Super through the wall, not gonna be enough to kill.
Yeah, not enough to kill just yet, and not even going to get the opportunity to burst. Peppery Splash trying to take it to a 2-2 right here. No burst available in the beginning, so if Misho gets the right round start, he can end this quickly. And it's looking like he wants to send Pep straight back into the condiment section. Oh my god, the spice rack.
Yep, and here we go. The constant ground crumple gonna do it again. No, actually gonna send him through the wall. He's gonna take advantage of this. They're going to take advantage of this because they just need one more hit for the win, and the positive meter bonus is a huge bonus here. So you see Peppery Splash trying to dash forward, they're just trying to drain all of Peppery Splash's tension gauge. Look at it, down, a little bit left, activates again, another shot. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do?
Mr. Chaos.
Pew, pew, indeed.
Spirit gun. He just continues to shoot, man. Umisho, one of the strongest players in the entire U.S., showing why they're not something to be slouched at. And even though Peppery Splash had a great run so far, they're going to have a better run on the loser's side. What a great showing, but Umisho just showed, even though, the zoning on this character was nerfed, once you get that positive tension situation and you have concentration super up, it's just as good as it was before. Yeah. It's just as good.
And that actually means that Umisho is going to be going up against Bean on winner's side. Bean, who has been playing out of his mind, taking out Jonathan 10A, Razzo, Flash, 100-yard dash, and now has the opportunity to complete the what do you call it? You can't call it a quadfecta? Is that what it is? The quadfecta, the tetrafecta in trying to take out Umisho next.
Man, what a hill to climb right there, especially because Bean has just been putting in work this entire bracket, just like the rest of our players have been putting in work. And obviously, thanks once again to our sponsor this week, which is Razer. And Umisho is definitely showing the power of the sponsorship with a 3-0, a 3-1, and a 3-1, trying to get the job done. 2 more 3-0s, and we'll be done with the show if Umisho makes that happen. But we'll be seeing that later in the future. And I know I have someone special in my mind in the future. I think his name is Yeso. Have you heard of him, James?
I've heard of him. I think he's a pretty good like little host kind of person who talks about esports every once in a while. Let's see what he has to say about these matches.
So, I take the full L on that round. Wrong on both of my predictions. Bean, strong showing, 3-1 against Flash. Umisho, much the same, 3-1 against Peppery Splash, and that is our winners final now, Bean versus Umisho, and that promises to be a fun one. And this is a matchup we haven't seen before, right? I have not seen Umisho up against a chip, up against Bean in particular. So this one should be really fun, especially because both players have looked pretty damn good so far today. Now, I do want to give everybody an update on how things have shaken up on the loser side of the bracket. Of course, Flash heads down there, facing off against Red Ditto right now in the losers quarterfinals. The other side is Tempest, NYC, and Peppery Splash. So those are the remaining players on that loser side of the bracket. That is our full top 6. I'm going to keep my predictions to myself on the loser side of the bracket because I got rolled in this last round on the winner's side, so that's fine. In terms of Bean versus Umisho, I'm not honestly sure how this Chip versus Happy Chaos matchup is going to shake out. I'm certainly not an expert on these matchups. I'm curious to see if, does Chip's kind of speed and mobility allow Bean to kind of close that distance with Umisho and punish him. Of course, we've seen since the Season 2 patch that the Happy Chaos does not have to play a full screen away anymore, especially when you watch Umisho. He's playing much tighter, much closer, trying to punish kind of every different move. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to shake out. In terms of how both of these players are playing, I'm predicting a full 5 games. I don't know who's going to win. I think the series goes the distance. We maybe get a nice James Chen, final game, final round in winners finals. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that because that would be a hell of a series. But I think it's going to be a tight one, and I'm looking forward to it. And now, the question is, if we get another Umisho victory here today, who's going to stop them? I mean, Umisho has been so dominant since the start of this season, really has, Happy Chaos down to a science and seems comfortable in most every matchup that we're kind of commonly seeing these days. So I'm just really curious, especially when you consider the fact that Umisho's first trip to LAN went all the way to grand finals, right? Of course, did end up falling to Tempest there at Combo Breaker, but that was Umisho's really first major and performed so damn well there. I mean, it's just incredible how talented this young player is, and I can't wait to see more. But, of course, we have to set the stage. It is Bean and Umisho in winners finals coming up here very soon. The loser side of the bracket will start to thin out very soon as well. So looking forward to how things shake out here in the end. We're going to go to, though, a quick break right now. When we come back, we've got plenty more Series E. We'll wrap up the entire rest of the bracket. We're going winners finals all the way through grands when we come back, so don't go far.
Tyson boneless buffalo bites have that tasty kick of flavor, so they're perfect for any get-together. If there are any left when your guests arrive. Tyson Anytizers Chicken. More kicks of flavor, more smiling snackers, more to love. Tyson.
For nothing, baby. Let's get in there.
And And it's time for the home stretch here on Series E, presented by Esports Arena. Once again, shout outs to all of our partnered brands for sponsoring all the players. It is Razer Week this week, as you can see by the beautiful green background of Jake Ryan right now.
Yeah, feeling green, feeling good. Normally, the green would come out if there was a Zato on screen, but no more Zatos in the winner's side, only one more in loser's side, and we've got even more matches to behold right now. We're getting straight into it. Bean versus Umisho, winners finals. Is Bean gonna get the four-peat is what we're looking for. Is he gonna get the four-piece deal on Thursday? What kind of chicken are we eating? Or is Umisho just, shutting down the whole establishment? All right, guns a-blazing, guns a-kimbo.
Yep. Umisho has been doing their thing that they've been doing for a while here in Series E. Showed up at Wednesday Night Fights and started destroying everyone, then jumped into Series E and immediately started dominating over here as well. Being back for the first time in Series E for a while, after a while, and has been playing absolutely on fire today. Who's going to take this one and get into grand finals?
Definitely a fight and a half to get to grand finals, and even though Umisho got the initial read on the round start, Bean is now the one applying the pressure. Great YRC into a full extension. Not a lot of damage, but oh my god. He looks so funny when he's running with the gun.
All right, he got the clip in there. He's going to go into the super. That should be enough to kill. Actually, oh god, I was almost starting to doubt myself because like chat said, I'm never correct when I predict whether it's going to kill or not. So,
there's
for
a
70%.
There,
I was like, I almost thought he was going to live.
There's a 70% chance that James will 100% of the time say isn't going to kill. Is he right or wrong? Nobody knows.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, 100% of the time, there's a 50% chance that they're going to live and a 50% chance that they're going to die. So, that makes it so that my odds are 100%, 50%, but potentially lower than that at 30%.
I feel like this is one of those old wrestling promos where they just start saying all the numbers. Like, if I got a 50% chance to win against you and I have him and then I'm at 66%, that's a 116% chance that you're going to die. Like, that's how it felt right there. That was quick maths, everybody. That's how math works. All right,
and you know what? These players out here are all giving it 116% in all of their matches, especially Bean, who has taken a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, 1-0 lead from Bean, and lead in this second match definitely going to Umisho, getting the burst out of Bean and getting all the bullets back as well with the Deus Ex.
And that is correct, Wendigo. Hotashi did not participate this week, no. But again, the players that we have in here have been absolutely ridiculous every week. It's just 16 of the best players, as you can see from Bean just dominating through this bracket right now, looking so solid. But here comes Umisho. Doesn't have the meter for the oh no! Just walked away from the DP.
Oh. And the thing about that's not terrible is the round in the way that Bean got his burst back. Not starting off the second game, having the burst for long, but oh man, this is looking very bad. Crumple into one more. No, just gonna take the Deus Ex, give me all my bullets back, but I was already fully loaded. Jesus.
Well, look at this, just needs the one more hit, and we already seen this with the positive meter bonus cancel into the constant, never mind. Just go into the cross-up instead. He had the corner position, so there's no reason why you would think that Umisho was going to go for a cross-up mix-up in that situation. I thought Umisho was just going to activate the concentration super, chip to death, but instead said, you know what, I want to make this easier for myself. Cross-up! And then there it was. Umisho ties it up 1-1 in extremely fast fashion.
It literally looks like a Looney Tune character. He's just a bang, 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 gang, like rolling around and just... He blows the smoke out of his gun and it says, wow! Like, that's what I feel like I'm watching.
I mean, he's definitely not of the Elmer Fudd or Daffy Duck situation. Otherwise, they'd be shooting themselves all the time. He's definitely more on that Bugs Bunny train right now because he is shooting everyone else and looking confident and cool while doing it.
Yeah, Acme bullets, they're not real, don't worry. Chaos isn't really applying this real damage to Chip, but right now, so much mix and pressure, but great defense from Bean. Ow. Did I mention that he's so good, bro? He's so good. That was so good.
Crouched a little too early, but doesn't matter. Look at this defense from Umisho. It's like I said, Umisho has just some of the most immaculate defense, and it's not reactions. It's literally reads and anticipation when the opponent wants to go for the overheads, and you saw right there, even reading the throw with the backdash and trying to backdash there again. Gonna get the BRC out there so that he throws the offense from Bean. Oh. Is this the end of our intrepid hero Bean? Is his tetrafecta not going to be happening here? Is this the end of the road on the winner's side for Bean?
We are
witnessing. Is putting everything, the universe back in order.
We are witnessing a murder live on stream. I apologize, everyone. Our hero in Bean. This is like when the final boss comes out in the game from the RPG, and you accidentally skip part of the story quest. And he just starts, like when the game's like, it's actually Chrono Trigger. It's like, yeah, you go fight the final boss. Go ahead, see what happens.
Yeah,
that's. Bean was like, I killed one boss. I'm gonna go try, and it's just Umisho the whole way.
Oh man. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Bean with an opportunity here, but again, there you go. On the way down, the gunshot, auto aim for you. Must be nice. Here we go. Super through the wall.
Super through the wall. I'm feeling super good about this so far. Positive tension into the unlimited block string works. YRC does slow it down.
Oh! I thought QB was a little much because her instant air dash tracks the opponent. But can you imagine just being able to hit one button and shoot the opponent basically anywhere, anytime, no matter where you are?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, there is RNG to it, unless you're cursed up. But oh my god, feeling cursed. What a horrible night to have one. Trying to hold this pressure. And good stuff. Bean staying alive here.
Nice block from Unisho. But here we go, thrown in the corner. Let's see how often Bean goes for the throw. He punished, dude. I have never seen anyone actually attack and punish the 6K, let alone Bean's 6K.
Oh, and went for the burst bait. And after the punish was excellent. Still has the burst on their own. Does Umisho try to close this out now? That's the question. Or are you that confident in your defense? My God, young man.
Okay, burst. Keeps himself alive.
Oh! Stop! Stop!
That was like a Zangief Air SPD. That was so far. What the heck?
Production, turn it off. Turn it off. All right. I gotta change the colors of the background. He's getting too powerful. What the hell, James? What the hell?
I mean, look, Umisho just doing their part to make sure the lore of the video game stays intact and that Happy Chaos is the most powerful being on the planet.
Beyond powerful. Jesus. Beyond powerful. And, what a great set right there, because it did look great for Bean in a lot of moments, but as soon as Umisho got the pressure going, it was lights out. He could not shut down the pressure that was on the side of Umisho's Chaos. So, Chaos reigns supreme in the grand finals winner side, and we're going to be taking a trip down to the loser side. And sadly, no more Zato to be seen, no more Kai. All we've got is Ram, Leo, Chip, and Chaos left in the bracket.
Yep. The loser side, Red Ditto, did also end Flash Metroid's run with a 3-0 over Flash Metroid after defeating Marvello 3-1. And now Red Ditto has to face off against Tempest, who defeated Razzo in the Leo Mirror 3-1, and then defeated Peppery Splash 3-2. So Red Ditto versus Tempest. Red Ditto did defeat Marvello. Does he win to get a chance at the other chip in the bracket, or is Tempest, who got sent to losers bracket in round 2 by Bean, get his chance to try to get revenge against Bean?
There is a potential to get that revenge, and we're going to see who wants it more. Red Ditto or Tempest trying to move on in the bracket. And again, top 3 gets in the money, so this is an important match. Did you play today just for standing points, or did you play today to get a little bit of cash? And Tempest wants that cash and wants it fast. First round goes to Leo, not even 20 seconds of fast.
That's what Leo can do. Definitely delete your life. But, I mean, we've seen the amount of damage Ramlethal can do as well. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of damage done here in this matchup over here. Wow, tried to really go run from downtown to get that throw. Had the PRC to save himself.
Yeah, PRC to save himself. And yes, by the way, chat, this is loser semifinals, so we're going to get that fixed on the screen real fast. But, yeah, that'd be incredible if the winner already played their loser semis and lost immediately. Would have been tragic.
That would have been sad for Bean. Bean was just ejected from the bracket, you know. You're done. You're not even going to get to play in the losers bracket. Tough luck.
Yeah, tough luck right now on defense as Tempest is just going to end it all. Oh my god, the counter hit right after, and the burst comes out from Ditto at the perfect time. Good patience. You're the one who has to approach me now. I have the lead. I'll play the rest of this clock, and, you know, playing the clock might have not paid off just yet. Waiting once again, but the counter hit and the burst, no bait. Oh my god!
Oh, before the explosion! Red Ditto getting the throw in there. Tempest respecting the sword explosion. Nice timing from Red Ditto to get that before the block or hit stun took effect.
Dude, every time I see a flash kick come out from Leo, I can feel it in my bones. But Red Ditto not feeling the pressure, continuing to push towards the corner. And this is where Red Ditto wants to be. Now you have to jump or try to approach on the ground. And I have superior normals and showing how superior damage is. You're dead. The Collector. It's time. Payment is due.
And they fixed that super too, by the way. That super has been, quote, fixed to not do as much glitched damage as it used to, but
oh man,
I don't know. It doesn't look any different to me. Doesn't look any different.
The Collector is still in business. He just died, and Leo has some of the best guts in the game. But Red Ditto showing us why they are one of the best Rams in the business as well. Any Tizers, anytime, any combo, any kind. That's what we're looking for right now from any Tizers. Red Ditto fighting against Mike and Ike Tempest. NYC, need a little bit of candy in our system. Keep ourselves afloat. Sugar keeps the brain flowing.
I have plenty of sugar right now, so because these matches have all been so sweet to watch. And here we go, more pressure right now from Tempest, but Red Ditto finding the right timing to get the check, and now Tempest, though, being very aggressive in trying to maintain this position, but just outside of the range for that 5K to connect. And so a good whip punish by Red Ditto, and now gets the wall break, has the meter. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry, it was Tempest who has the meter for the RC.
You're dead. Oh my god, because of that extension and the positive tension, you might just be dead here. Windshield wiper not, Pixel in a dream.
So close, so close, so close. Oh, you better be careful, because Leo can definitely hurt. I love the patience, just blocking the 6P while in the air. Oh, there we go, the last second backdash in the air again. That fadeaway from Red Ditto all the time, finding its mark.
Yeah, great escape so far. The mark has been delivered, and again, just blocks on these Berserker slashes through it, but has to burst at the end to escape. Dude, Leo is swinging. Oh my god.
What a sequence right there by Red Ditto to keep that pressure going from the jump. And here we go now. Gets the throw. There's that fadeaway again. Most people have definitely scouted that out. Red Ditto was hitting everybody with that at the start of Season 2, but I think... Oh no! Oh no! Again! I'm a genius! Oh no!
Not dead just yet, though. Chasing down full screen. Red Ditto can still escape here. Has to FT at the perfect moments. Chase down with the 5K. You gotta be so patient here. Anything can connect, and the fireball goes away at that point. Do you opt to even burst here on the side of Tempest? You might not get the chance. The Collector is here. You're probably dead. Oh, no, Pixel.
Oh, my God. Still a chance. Got the RC. Just a regular burst. Tries to go into the tap dust off of the fast cancel tap dust from Tempest, taking that round and keeping Tempest alive.
Man, they really want this $50. They really want that money. Oh man.
Oh, overhead. You're in that Leo mix.
God, and getting mixturized, all right? La Licuadora on the screen right here. Doesn't get the RC extension, but it doesn't matter. 1-1 on the board between Tempest and Red Ditto. Damn.
That last round, Tempest coming back and then winning round number 3. That is what is the heart of a champion right there. The current reigning combo breaker champion, Tempest NYC, taking game number 2 to tie it up.
Yeah, game number 2 to tie it up right there. Just so aware and oh god, that was so scary. Like, one pixel on pixel violence is what we saw right there. And, you know, normally if it was unglitched, you know, that would have killed right there. So Red Ditto shaking their finger at Dice K saying, curse you. Look at what you've taken. Why would you give it to me if you were just going to take it away?
Right, trying to get in there, dashing up and blocking, but what a back throw by Red Ditto, and suddenly, oh, okay, wait, how did Tempest get to the other side? Well, it doesn't matter, he did, but now, actually,
oh my god, got picked up into an explosion at the end. Jesus. Oh, is this one going to kill? It's going to be so close. There. Oh, no, again?
No. Oh, not like this. Not again. You missed the safe jump. Not again. And he just got his burst. But the fadeaway, the classic from Red Ditto, air dash backwards and find a button, and it paid off for Red Ditto.
Bro, the game is on Tempest's side right now. It said, nah, not today. You get another chance. Everybody gets 1, but you got 2. Oh, man. But looking for the second game right now. Red Ditto wants to get 2, but nice counter stance. So good.
Got the armored stance. Super through the wall. Ugh. Okay. Headbutts, and headbutts. Looking like a Urian out here. Going for some headbutt loops, and there we go, playing squash against the wall. Tempest and Red Ditto both on point to go to 2-1 advantage.
Up and the burst comes out. No more burst for the rest of this round. It's all going to be clean, honest, Guilty Gear action. On the left side, Tempest NYC is trying to get to the right side, and he is on the right side of history right now. Oh my goodness, with the challenge out of the corner.
I mean, honestly, Tempest might be able to get the burst at the last second. That's the second time Red Ditto has missed that safe jump. The overhead chase down gets the counter hit. He might not need the burst. He doesn't. Tempest doesn't care about getting that burst back. He gets the kill instead and goes up 2-1 to get into losers finals, the fight against Bean.
Trying to get to Bean. I mean, Leo does pretty good in that matchup, I'm not gonna lie. So does Ram. It is quite explosive. They get one hit and Bean would end up just getting dipped into the at-home bracket. But we're gonna see if Tempest can be the one to overcome Red Ditto and get to that point, or if Anitizer's Red Ditto can make this comeback. 2 games to go, but Tempest wants to be getting the show on the road.
Oh, just try, chase down, dash 2P, then finds the 6K.
It's so much mental stack to think of against this character.
Right, the burst from Tempest, and from downtown, the dashing sweep gets so much extra momentum. Okay.
Oh my god, huge
no.
confirm here. Yeah, with the wall break, you're actually just dead. Built the meter. Can super
Dash
if they
up.
want to.
No. Oh, yeah, he has a super. There you go. Oh, Tempest now. Match point to get to losers finals, to go up against Bean. Red Ditto needs to win 2 rounds in a row to stay alive and tie it up at 2-2.
Has to work even harder, and right now the work may not get done. I'm gonna need an extension on this project because I am falling apart. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what? And the confirm on the counter hit, and you are dead. You are not just dead, you are IFC Yipes dead.
Oh man.
Is there any Yipes subscribers in the chat who can quick put in the little tombstone with the debt on there?
That was pretty Pringles. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty Pringles. Oh man.
My God.
Jeez.
I mean, this is the one game, I swear, that when the word deleted comes into my vocabulary over and over and over again, because it just feels like you just get erased completely. Oh my God. Where did the health go?
was
Where
so
did
good.
all the health go? Ah.
Where did the health go? It's not on my screen. Oh man. But yeah,
man.
next match that we do have on our stream. Sadly, Red Ditto was not able to make it happen. Not in the money this time for the Anytime squad. But Mike and Ike, you know, trying to fight Tempest NYC. Jesus, man, you were just the young legend. You were so good. But you got to fight. You got to fight Bean, man, the hero. You have to fight the hero on Chip.
Again, don't forget, Bean is, oh no, Tempest lost the Flash, that's right. Oh,
Yeah.
I actually mentioned that he was trying to get the run back, but no, he didn't. He didn't actually lose to Bean earlier. He lost the Flash, that's right. So, okay, so now Tempest is going, okay, so this is the first time he's run into Bean in this tournament. All right, let's go.
Yep, first time, so we're going to get to see this now. Honestly, with how Tempest has been playing and how he's been like confirming and mixing up the likes of Red Ditto, yes, we do have the Gamma Blade to escape on the side of Bean, but I don't know, how willing are you to do that? If I guess wrong, I die. But if I don't guess, I die.
And you know what? How much you want to bet Tempest is going to predict a wake up DP and get like the back turn counter or something like that?
I mean, it could happen. That's something that's going to be super exciting. And again, these two players were meant to meet in the winner's side, but Flash ended up overcoming Tempest. And right now, this is the tale of what could have been on winner's side. And right now, Tempest says, Bean, are you playing a character? All I'm seeing is a red health bar.
Thank you, by the way, with the lore from Freshman. These two fought each other in grand finals at Bum's tournament just 2 weekends ago, where Tempest won. So Tempest looking like he's trying to continue that, because look at this damage that he's doing to Bean.
Oh my god, this is more than just physical damage. This is emotional damage at this point. We need to get this man into a therapy session, because Leo Whitefang has done terrible things to my Chip.
I mean,
Jeez.
I wonder, was it a close match at Bum's tournament? Was it a close match, or was Tempest dominating through that event? Because Tempest just ran right through Bean in this first game just now.
I'd have to have chat confirm that, because I wasn't able to watch. Apparently he played it perfectly. So, God, that's always exciting to see. So obviously ready for the Chip matchup. Bean's got to go back to the drawing board.
Apparently, in that tournament, they used pocket characters as well. So actually, this was not the matchup that was played in that grand finals.
That's interesting. Love to see that, especially with the diversity from these players. But, you know, Tempest might have got pushed to the corner, trying to find a way to escape. Burst is already expensed, but the flash kick is still in the pocket. Oh, man. So much damage on the plate. Yep, nice lockdown. Again, jump. That is an OS and a half right there. See that? Jumping the Alpha Blade? I love to see that. Oh!
Flash kick. Oh, instant burst. Instant burst by Bean. And here we go. Bean's going to be able to start the pressure here, but yep, goes and teleports right back through to get back into this corner position. And the blender. And now back to the corner for the throw. RC going to be able to finish it off with the wall break. Bean taking the round. Trying to tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, calling out that third flash kick at the perfect timing, and that's where you need to make it happen. But again, there's not going to be a burst on this round for the side of Bean. Defense is in, though. Great challenge on the Leo after the IBs. Oh, man.
The counter hit, full conversion all the way to the corner. Look at this, and he actually is going to get the wall break as well. But not a hard knockdown. Neither of them chooses to spend the BRC post-transition. But here we go. Now Tempest, okay. Gets YRC'd, and now Bean just goes up for an instant run-up throw. Watch out for the 6K, as usual.
Nice, use the helicopter escape pad to try to get out. 6P connects, one more touch will do it, but the jab check, and he has the super too. You should be dead here, but the burst comes out at the perfect time.
Right at the perfect timing, oh my god, but it's not gonna pay off anyway, but there was no point to keep it. You gotta spend it. But Bean does tie it up, 1-1. Wow. Whew.
Yeah, 1-1 tied up. That was a very good composure from the side of Bean, and he just changed the tempo almost immediately and just did not let Tempest get the offensive sequences going. It felt like every single IB was perfectly placed, which really stopped the typical Leo pressure that you'd like to see. And that's where you get to the levels where the IBs are super important, right? That's how Bean was able to escape. Without that, you get mauled.
Yeah, and if you've got Marvello in the chat saying well played to Bean right now, you know you're doing something right. So, fellow chip aficionado, and here we go.
Fellow chip picker.
Chip picker doesn't sound as nice as chip aficionado. I don't know.
Fellow character specialist. There we go. That's the better way to say it. The nicest way to say it. And, you know, sometimes everything's not nice. But, as you can see, I've got a chip to pick with you, a bone to pick with you, in fact. And this is going to be stuck in the corner, Bonehead, trying to escape and challenge me with the 2D. Hold these.
All right, well, Bean might not have been able to get that Tetrafecta on the winner's side, but, I mean, being able to take out Tempest NYC in the same tournament that you took out Jonathan Tene, Razzo, and, you know, so many strong players here. Flash Metroid, another one.
Adding names to the list. Adding names to the list and bodies to body bags. That is what we're seeing from the side of Bean.
Yeah, but both of these players, if I'm not mistaken, trying to get that, let's see, I'm trying to look at the winner's bracket over here. No, okay, never mind. Tempest has not played Umisho. I keep forgetting he got sent to loser's bracket by Flash.
Yeah, wow. And yeah, Bean now with a 2-1 lead over Tempest. Tempest has been known to adapt, but that aggression we saw in the first game, that confidence seems to be waning away. Everything's coming up chip.
Yeah, and so right now, as people have said in the chat, though, you cannot count Tempest out. Tempest is the current reigning Combo Breaker champion for a reason. 1,000-man bracket. I mean, that's the largest bracket that Guilty Gear Strive has seen until we get to EVO. And yes, Tempest was the one that came out on top of that one. So Tempest definitely has it in him to be able to make this comeback.
Yeah, definitely has the opportunity to make this comeback. So we have to wait and see. Getting great challenges so far on Bean on this offensive, on these offensive sequences. But yeah, now Bean taking his turn back with the red RC. Risk gauge is getting pranked, but the counter hit depletes it almost immediately. And now with the lead, Bean playing that in and out kind of game. Oh, we got the same brain cell.
All right, gets the sweep now. Tries to bait out a wake-up DP, it looked like. Sorry, hang on, see, I'm distracted. My cat is falling off a chair. Hang on, Kate.
No, you're totally fine. No distractions on the screen right here. Tempest getting the round. Cat can't get you caught.
Sorry. Okay, he's okay now. All right, okay, here we go.
Cats are getting into trouble.
Into the overhead immediately. 3 lows in a row, but okay. Looked like I thought he was trying to bait the burst out, but he still got hit by it, but then just ends his own pressure into the throw for a perfect. And Tempest, sure enough, ties it 2-2. Oh, God, why are you distracting me, boy? Why are you distracting me?
Because he loves Guilty Gear. He's so nice. What's his name?
Nathan. This is
Nathan. Nathan with the blue eyes is so nice.
Yeah. He's a
absolutely
good boy.
Love that.
He's a good boy.
You got Nathan the cat, James the dragon, and Bean the chip. That's what we got right now. Aw, cat cam. We needed that. But what we need is a final game, final round for James and Nathan right now. And that's what we might get. You got to make the cat happy. You got to make the dragon happy too.
Gets the sweeps, and now the pressure in the corner over here. Ah, wow. That was a cross-up, and I think Bean actually blocked that cross-up, too.
Yeah,
and here we go through the wall, though. Bean losing a good 50% of his life.
Yeah, but 50% isn't 100%. Chip's not dead until he's off the screen, and right now still has an opportunity to win this round with the burst, but as I said that, it comes right out of him. Give me your burst.
Nice throw tech. Wow. Just being aware that he was going to go for the... What the heck? Wake up buttons again. We've seen Bean do that, and you see Bean backing off. Like I said, the in and out strategy, but Tempest actually just chased with the Eins. Oh God, here we go. Big combo opportunity here for Bean. Doesn't have the meter to get the hard knockdown. So back to neutral in this situation. Tempest not going for anything crazy, but finds the long distance sweep.
That 2D came out so clean. And you know, Tempest, when you instill your will like that on somebody and you air grab the K Alpha, you are the Alpha. You took the Alpha out of their blade. Oh my God.
Tempest is at match point. Get the grand finals against Umisho. A rematch of that combo breaker grand finals.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen that rematch multiple times in Series E, and that's how good the games are and how good the pressure continues to be. Bean's trying to give it to you, James. One false move means death, though. Can you escape from this pressure, Tempest? Again, that in and out pressure that we've seen. Doesn't want to give him the chance to go to final game, final round. One more guess.
Can't believe it.
And the air throw works.
High jump air throw, and you got it, Jake. Final game, final round. Bean versus Tempest to get into grand finals. Let's go.
Oh my God, and the automatic read on to the flash kick right there too. We saw the punish, he tried to bust out, and Tempest is running out of steam right now, but the knockdown begins. This is when the party starts. Can Leo get the pressure going? But no, the active defense from Bean is just too much. Oh my God, wall break is imminent, and now positive tension. We are positively getting mixturized here.
Yeah, but again, this is Leo versus Chip. One good sequence like this, and you can see all of Chip's life delete, but what a burst situation to keep the corner so you don't have to deal with the mix-up, but gonna get kicked by the jump dust! Oh,
are you dead? You're actually
just dead.
Oh
you
my
might
God,
be
is
dead.
this enough to kill? No way, no way, no way. Oh, just enough. Okay, yeah,
okay,
okay. One more sequence.
Not even close, not even close.
First gets blocked, and then not able to kill with the Rekko. One more situation will do it. Probably looking for an Alpha Blade, trying to block this out, but the whip throw!
The last second shimmy! And there it is. Tempest is going to set up the rematch of the Combo Breaker Grand Finals with Umisho. And Bean with a legendary run here, taking Tempest the final game, final round, after defeating let's see, he defeated Jonathan Tene in round 1, Razo in round 2, Flash Metroid in round 3, then finally lost to Umisho 3-1, and then here losing to Tempest in the final game, final round. Whew.
Yeah, final game, final round. Damn, what a set that we got. And I wouldn't end, like you said, there are no upsets in this bracket, but players will be upset. Personally, not in the game. So obviously, if I was Bean, I'd be pretty upset there. One decision away from getting into that $150 guaranteed and a potential shot at the 300. And now we're going to see who becomes the ultimate warrior at the top. Umisho, Razer's own player of the week versus Mike and Ike, Tempest, NYC. You know,
I mean, have we had this happen yet? Have we had the partner sponsor of the week player win during their week? Has that happened yet? Because this might be the first time with this being Razer week and having Razer Umisho take the tournament. But again, Umisho did lose the Tempest in the grand finals at Combo Breaker, and this is the rematch, so could be a preview of perhaps like a late match at EVO that's coming up soon. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I am. God, you know, depending on how the bracket shapes up, like they're not gonna run into each other until like at least a top 16, top 32 situation, right?
Yeah.
Out of 2,000 players. That tournament's going to be so sick, but the tournament that we're watching right now, and it's making me sick because this Guilty Gear action is too hot to handle. Tempest, NYC, Mike and Ike on the loser side versus Umisho, Razer Zone. Grand Finals. Will we see a reset, or will Umisho send us home early? I know we're at our desk, but there's a cat that needs petting, James, and I got one too.
And look at this, a good start for Tempest, but Umisho coming right back here, tying up the health. And look at, wow, Tempest going right in there again with that dashing 2D, but it was blocked, and Umisho did get the punish, has so much meter, chooses not to spend any of it for the wall break, and keep it here perhaps for trying to have the access to the concentration super, but what does he do? What was that sequence?
Yeah,
That was the weirdest sequence.
Yeah, really weird sequence.
But it works out okay. He came out of that round.
Yeah, the reason he wasn't able to super at the end there, too, is because he did not have the concentration available. He was actually a negative penalty there for it, so even though he had that 100% tension, he couldn't have cashed out if he wanted to. So now, getting cashed out on from the side of Tempest, oh my goodness, full extension to the next dimension. Leo, White Fang, get your teeth checked after these bullets. You can't chomp on them.
Yeah, pressure in there, but a jump back chicken block, but yep, the quick side switch for Tempest. And now here's that pressure. Oh, you're dead. That one I don't even need to ask. That one, that one cannot be featured on Say Jam stream. It's too obvious.
But what if it didn't kill?
If it didn't, I mean, I've definitely said that before. Like, I think I even did during DNF last week. I was like, this one doesn't need to be featured, and then they didn't die, and I was like, well.
I'm sorry, stream. Forgive me. Oh, and I'm sorry about your defense and your ankles, Umisho. You are getting absolutely mixturized.
So right now, Tempest, huge life lead. But there we go, concentration super. You got to deal with this, and finally the burst comes out after getting caught by the tap dust. Characters who can combo themselves off of the tap dust, so scary to deal with. And the shimmy! The instant air dash back into the gunshot shimmy.
So good at utilizing the gunshot like it's another normal. And now lockdown once again, the full pressure sequence. But the YRC comes in at the perfect time. Stops any pressure that Umisho wanted to lay down. And what a blast!
Wow.
Not killing.
That was so far. Oh. The throw, and Tempest takes game number 1. Dude, you could see the gears working in Tempest's head. Okay, should I? He's blocking the over. Throw! Go for the throw! And then it worked. Oh.
I really, if Tempest comes back and watches this, I want him to say his thought process, because I want to see if it matches exactly that flowchart that you just gave us. Oh my god, the overhead was my
throw! Throw! Man, but there we go. So Tempest, again, coming from loser's bracket, he needs to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5 in order to win this tournament. So it's definitely a tough road. In Combo Breaker, he was coming from the winner's side, so a little less pressure, but right now he needs to take out Umisho twice.
Yeah, gotta take Umisho out twice, but starting on the right foot right now, applying so much pressure. Fireball comes out now under duress, has a ton of tension to deal with it with the FD, but the pressure just continues to go, cranking up the risk meter.
Oh, nice. Catches them trying to roll out, chases down the backdash, nice block on the overhead, and then just the repeated lows.
Repeated lows. All right, like I said, middle-aged dad trying to get a home project done. All we want is lows.
Hey, you know what? Middle-aged dad got the stash for that, right? So
Stop. I'm not that old yet, James. No. I got the secret stash of pressure on the side of Umisho, trying
Don't worry,
to even
Jake.
up the score.
As long as I'm around, you'll never be the oldest one in the room. Okay?
Thank you, James, for your public service. I appreciate it. You'll be rewarded with a $5 In-N-Out gift card at the end of the stream.
Can I get a gift card to Lowe's instead?
No, you can't buy anything with $5 from there. We can't buy.
I want to meet Justin Wong because he always goes Lowe's, right? So.
Stop! That was way too deep for these folks. Way too deep of a cut. Oh man, that's an oldie. That's an old one right there. That's an old comment. That's a. You mean that casual, consistent streamer, Justin Wong? I wish that guy would enter tournaments, man.
Yeah, I know. He might do well in tournaments. Oh, yeah. The flash kick. Umisho did not read that one. The side switch to get the corner, but now here's the check from Umisho, and the red RC allows him to run under. And here we go, back to the full screen, through the wall. Yep, full screen gunshot. Umisho trying to tie this up, 1-1. Wow, just comes right in there with this fight after the transition. What side? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, yep. I mean, when else are you gonna burst? Never, or just you don't get it for the next round. So might as well try to shoot it out. Maybe you time the gunshot a little bit better, but God, this is so good.
I mean, I like Tempest's idea there. Tempest got the hit, but then dropped the combo a little bit early to see if he could get another bigger combo before the wall splat into the super so that it potentially would kill at that situation. But again, Umisho just knowing when to check with those 2Ps and those 5Ps and was managed to get himself out of that situation.
Yeah, managed to escape the situation excellently, but no need to escape here. Oh, never mind. We're in the corner. We need to escape. All alarms are going off. I gotta change my background color to red. Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, what a backdash to a getaway. And now gets the burst out of Tempest. Tempest, though, a full meter, uses 1 on that RC, so he's going to get some big damage here. Not going to get the wall splat just yet. Tried to get the overhead. Any one of those will kill, but he's still plus. So Umisho still has to respect this. And now Umisho's turn.
Oh my god!
What? Dude, he did jump dust to escape the throw. Umisho blocked it in time and then was so concerned about blocking Tempest, then used that for the tick throw setup. That was like layers on layers on layers from Tempest there.
That was actually insane. I love to see that. That was so good from both sides.
Nice block on the fuzzy, but you can only block for so long. Through the wall you go. Umisho trying to tie this one up. What? It's like the can. Leo's doing the can with 1 foot.
I love the way he moves forward with that. It's actually mad funny.
Of course, much easier to do thanks to the dash button.
Nice block on the overhead with the dust, but I'll do it again. Burst is ready.
He wants it. He's going for the hero burst. He stayed on the front, but again, mashing 2P on a back-turned Leo again. And Umisho does tie it up 1-1 and got the burst out of Tempest as well.
Yeah, burst out of Tempest. That's huge, which means burst is likely to not come back in this round. And now Umisho is starting to run away with it. Good punish on the 2D. Big block, and now you got to deal with these big bullets in the corner. Deus Ex into 1 more interaction. You've got to guess, Tempest.
And now the throw, and Umisho. I mean, you feel like that burst that Tempest had in the previous round at the very, very end, that hero burst, he wanted it then and now. And again, against a character like Happy Chaos, against a player like Umisho, do not blame Tempest for trying to take it there. But in the end, that might have cost him because he had no resources to save himself in that last round or even potentially give himself a full meter. Umisho, tournament game.
Yeah, Umisho now on tournament point right here. And Tempest has been putting up an excellent fight, but Umisho shows why they are still one of the best players in the region. Even though Tempest was able to come out on top of Combo Breaker, like Umisho was just that close as well. And, you know, Umisho's only gotten better from that point. Same thing can be said for Tempest, but it's a race to the top, and only one person can be top dog. And right now, trying to be top dog. Umisho, it's Razer week, baby.
Right, and Combo Breaker, if I remember correctly, that was before the Season 2 patch, right? That was still older Happy Chaos style, because Tempest obviously had studied how to navigate through the bullets, and that was one of the things that helped him win. But obviously now, Happy Chaos, kind of a different character and more offensive.
Yeah, 100%. So you have to change up the entire counter game plan as well. Full tension both sides here, by the way. Look at the risk. It's so cranked. But now it's time to crank it up the other way. Doesn't matter that I got that red bar. I can take you far, push you straight into the corner. Huge extension dimension. Let's see how this pressure goes. Another throw will do it. And now you got a... Oh!
A low. He's gone for that empty low 2 times, and Umisho has managed to block it, but not that one. A burst from Umisho, though. Going to keep him alive, and he's going to get the gunshot. And now the burst from Tempest. Zvite in the corner. Oh, my goodness. It's so dangerous to
the
instant block
curse.
that K. Good.
Oh, the knockdown has the meter to YRC. There it is. And now one more guess. The throw. Maybe an OTG gets the curse out. You got to work through all of this. Fireball goes through the clone. And it doesn't matter. The air jab. Wow.
I can't believe that that's the. These players are absolutely insane. I have no words. I have no words for this, honestly. All I can do is scream.
Just got to get him with a nice old wow right there as we're watching this wonderful.
Wow.
Wow.
I gotta crooked my nose first before I can do that, so. Oh! Oh, couldn't confirm off of that. Here we go. Nice defense from Umisha. How does he react to all this so fast?
That's how he reacts with the slowdown into the RC extension.
It's still not enough to kill. It's still not enough to kill. Oh boy. Oh boy. One more mix up. He got the hit. Super. No, not gonna spend the super yet. Actually, he can now. Is this gonna kill?
Yes, it is. We're going to final game between these two Tempests. Staying alive, my God. That's all we can say. It is wow, because geez Louise. What a set. What a damn set so far. The Owen Wilson special right there. Wow. Just wow.
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 Okay.
This is some great Guilty Gear.
Dude, he was trying to finish off that round so much, spending all that meter on those OTGs, and it just wasn't enough. Now, it's still tournament game for Umisho, though. Tempest, remember, if he wins this, all he does is reset the bracket.
Yeah. Come on, Tempest. We got cats to pet. Either win or lose. If you're not first, you're last.
I've got cats to pet. Someone else needs to pack for a 6 a.m. flight tomorrow morning, okay?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is me, but I'm still excited for the hot Guilty Gear action we got right here. And oh my God, hot buzz. The guns are blazing. Umisho.
Tempest was sent to loser's bracket by Flash Metroid.
Yep.
Ooh, the Eins from the front. And here we go. Now, there's pressure again. Does he have another comeback in him? Okay, just gonna send him through the wall. Let's see if anyone BRCs. Nobody. Just dash up, can kicks. Ooh, he didn't confirm off the counter hit.
But concentration is set up, has the bullets available. Where now chip is a
YRC.
definite factor. Oh, snuck it in. Reload. Final round potential right here. Set point for Umisho. Can Tempest take us to a final game, final round in this grand finals? Umisho's got other ideas. Nope.
Not like this. Please, not like this.
Not like this, bro. Oh, yeah, we're back.
Oh,
we're back. Okay.
Okay. All right. We're good. Here we go. Tempest gets the 6P, but that's just going to result in a knockdown. Here we go. Gets the throw. The overhead. He should be able to kill with the soup. No, never mind. Actually, no.
Staying alive here. Curse is up. Oh, it gets the pickup right there. Burst will be coming back for Tempest here, but when do you off use it? Use the Deus Ex to cut it early. Next interaction is going to decide this round. Are we going to final game, final round, James? We're about to find out. Oh my God, goes full straight super, but the concentration cancel into the counter hit, but the burst comes out. Trying to be a hero, but there are no heroes left in this story. Umisho, with the sequence of his life, takes Tempest down 3-2. That was so many split-second decisions back to back, and Umisho was just faster. He was just better. Quick draw McGraw, man. My God.
Super PRC drift, burst, dash in, all in one sequence by Tempest. And to be able to piece that sequence together in a heartbeat like that, and then to be able to react to it, defend against it, counter it, and take the tournament, Umisho is your Series E champion for the week. Woo!
God, that was an excellent display of Guilty Gear. I'm checking my heart rate right now. All right, I went up to like 90 beats per second. I was getting a little uppity about that one, but man, what a great bracket that we had for all of today. Again, it was Razer week, so obviously Razer Umisho had to be the one to come out on top, rock the green, and really doing the sponsor proud. So, man, such a good Guilty Gear.
Honestly, Humanoid Typhoon, that is a wonderful question, asking in the chat, how do they think so fast? And that's one of the things, when you watch the top level players of fighting games, they think so fast. They make the characters look like they move twice as fast. It almost looks like they have better frame data when they're using these characters. I swear, like, it's amazing. It's why I love watching players of this caliber go at it so often, and it's just such a joy, man. Such a joy.
Yeah, absolutely love the joy that this games brings us, and the highest level of competition that you get here. This is one of the best tournaments that you're ever going to be able to watch for Guilty Gear in the US. The Can Opener series,
Absolutely.
Wednesday night fights have some of the best competition that you're going to see. So love that Series E is being to put this together. The Esports Arena once again, and one of the people at the Esports Arena that we love and know the most is gonna, I believe, close us out for this night. Our lovely host, Yeso, take it away so we can go and pack our bags and pet our cats.
Peace.
Mwah. Love you guys too. Damn, Umisho taking care of business. They are our Series E champion here this week. Of course, the Razer player showing up in Razer week, and that was a hell of a set there. It's funny. It felt like if you look at season 1, the premier matchup was Razo versus Jonathan Tene in terms of our partnered players. So many great sets between them. They were two of the best players that season. They were duking it out from week 1 all the way until the end of the season. And I know Tempest kind of just joined the fold a few weeks ago, but it really feels like the premier matchup of this season is going to be Umisho versus Tempest. They keep delivering incredible sets against each other. The matchup seems so damn tight. And now I feel like I'm just going to come in every Thursday night and be like, all right, give me a banger Tempest versus Umisho set deep in the bracket, because it's likely to be one of the best sets you see all night. Of course, shout outs to Tempest making a huge run through losers after falling to Flash much earlier in the bracket, coming through, taking Bean down in losers finals, and giving Umisho certainly a run for their money in grands. But Umisho standing tall, grabbing the 3-2 win, grabbing another title here this season, and continues to just dominate here in Series E. It's so much fun to watch, and I can't wait to see all of these players and more competing at EVO in just a couple of weeks. I think that entire event is going to be an absolute banger, and Guilty Gear is going to crush it that weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to do it for us tonight, folks. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Do want to remind you, we'll be back one more time this week with our Series E Halo Infinite Pro Night tomorrow. That kicks off at 4 p.m. Pacific time. I'll be casting with some good friends of mine. So make sure to come and hang out for that. A couple of things before we go. Get in on the Razer Week giveaway. You're not going to want to miss out on that exclamation point giveaway. Head out to your local esports arena this week, next week, sometime soon, and compete in PvE exclamation point locations for that one. That's going to do it for us tonight, folks. My name is Yeso. It's always a pleasure to come and hang out with you all here for Series E. For myself, the entire live broadcast crew, and everybody here at Esports Arena, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.